stop.
Opening credits first.
Hello.
We're live now.
You're live. Hello. Yes, we're live.
Hello.
I got distracted by feet ball over there, so like
Well, that
I'm
happened.
all out of sorts. The Lions and the Seahawks are tied at 31.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's going into overtime.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So anyway, there's people out there, right?
There are.
Yeah, like Jeff Kendall's mustache is out there.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, and who else? Ollie Perry's out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hiya, Ollie.
Yeah. See, I'm so behind. I don't even have
Ollie.
the handouts ready. Oh well. But look behind Jeff Kendall there. See if you can spot something interesting.
I got for my birthday yesterday. So I saw it.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
What is it? Looks like a photo, but it looks like the whole wall. What am I looking at?
It's a picture.
Yeah.
A guy drew it with charcoal on.
Oh, it's a drawing. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Hand drawn.
Yeah, hand drawn. I was selling them at the fair.
It was weird because I thought maybe I'm looking at the wall, thinking that's a box, the whole box.
No, it's a picture. Mm-hmm.
I'm losing my mind.
I think I'm gonna. Hey, Henry.
Hello.
Henry, what's up? I thought you were mad at me, Henry. Maybe you are, but I'm glad you're saying hello.
Maybe we'll find out.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, Jeff has been to the state fair. Did you go and ride the rides and see?
No, we didn't. We walked to like 10 miles. My knee still hurts.
Ooh.
And I had, another snake corn dog, and Joy had an alligator corn dog.
Oh, yummy!
And she said, she liked it. I had to buy another one to go home, take it home. So I wanted one for dinner, so she got one for dinner too. So, and they were them great big ones, So.
And did you enjoy your snake corn dog?
I did.
You did.
It was snaky good.
Yeah, and you would recommend it to anyone.
Yes.
Never had a corn dog.
Mm-hmm.
Never?
And this was like the size of, like 3 or 4 of them. Like you could hit somebody with it, but it broke the corn dog. But, it was snake meat fashioned into the,
Well, Joe, it wasn't too long ago we saw you walking around a carnival there. You could have had a corn dog.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Actually, I had a corn dog this year too. So, Henry's got starting already.
It's funny you should say that because it's funny. I couldn't stand them, and I used to see a video of him doing "Oh Sherry," and he used to go like, "Is it that the song we used to go like this? Hold on, hold on!" I want to punch him right in the nose, that guy.
Yeah.
But these days, for some reason, I like them a little bit.
Yeah.
So, what can I tell you?
I used to like them. I'm kind of journeyed out,
Just pretentious to me. That's why I don't like them. It doesn't seem real,
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
Whoops.
His voice is real.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know Reba McEntire is the corn dog queen?
Okay. That's good.
Yummy.
I've never heard of that, but that's okay.
Yes,
yeah,
Richard.
he is. Yeah, he is. No, the bad part about going to the state fair here is it went up. Last year it was $10 a pop. This year it was $15, so it cost me $30 just to get in the door.
Wow. But you still enjoyed it though.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of fun.
The Michigan State Fair was 2 weeks ago.
Break those chains that bind you.
Yeah, some of those videos are okay, but I mean, the MTV used to show them all the time, So.
Seems that Henry is having some mental health issues.
No. Okay.
Welcome to 2023.
Yes. Another group I wasn't crazy about anymore, REO Speedwagon.
Oh, God, worse than Journey.
Yeah.
Probably number one on my don't like train.
I can't stop this feeling anymore. Queer.
You're riding in the engine.
Yeah.
Right up front.
Oh dear. Looks like I got to run into the kill.
That Thunderbird, let me tell you something. I leave channel 33 on MeTV overnight on Saturdays, and then sometimes I turn the TV on, on Sunday mornings, I guess. Right? Was it today or yesterday? I don't remember. One of the mornings. Must have been today. And Thunderbirds is on.
Oh
And I'm
no!
terrified. They had one where they were on a ski trip or something, and they were skiing. These puppets were skiing
Yeah.
in the snow and just going,
Really?
and their faces like,
Yeah.
They never move.
They didn't see the wires.
it was horrifying. It really was.
Horrifying.
To wake up in the morning and that's the first thing you see, you're like, oh, I'm still awake.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
Ah!
now that's more frightening than puppets, isn't it?
You could probably trade that in and get a buck for something else.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm not trading that in. No, I'm not. But wait, Tim, look! Ow!
Ah!
What's essential? Only high infidelity.
Yeah.
Here I go again. That's all I know. Heard it from a friend.
These
I
essential
like
guys.
Take It on the Run. It's the only song I really like.
I own exactly one song by each of those bands, and they're on an EP put out by $100,000 Bar, and it has a Cheap Trick song on it, which is why I own the EP.
Yeah. No, I like Cheap Trick. I like some of their songs.
So no
There's
REO.
also a Long Hatchet song on that
Yeah.
EP.
Oh, geez. What is going on over here? Who is everyone's favorite Canadian?
Give me some Canadian bands, and then I'll tell you.
Yes, is a Canadian band.
No.
No. What? Yes, it's not a Canadian band. Get out.
I'd have to go for the Guess Who, the favorite Canadian group.
Well, I like the Guess Who from what I know.
I will choose Rush.
Okay.
Tim, do you have one?
Probably
I know there's somebody I
not.
like, but I
I'm
can't think
never
who it
been a
is.
fan of Canadian.
That's the only group I can think of.
Just to say somebody and to be different, I'm gonna say Bare Naked Ladies.
There you go.
Okay. There you go.
I had no problem with Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah, me too.
They're Canadian.
Matt Street has gone off his rocker. Oh.
Okay, well,
What video was that?
It might be the one that has dressed up as an army guy, and he's like something or other.
Now, Foreigner's actually better than Journey because
I'll go along with that.
The original Foreigner was almost English guys, except for the singer. So.
Peter's being slow again. Henry thinks he knows why he dislikes Steve Perry's voice. He sounds too perfect.
I'm going to write something here for him. Can I write here? How do you write? I can't type.
Hello, Jorgen. What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, yo.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, Jorgen.
Jorgen's there. Hello.
Let's put it this way. Steve Perry is greater than, what's his name? Freddie Mercury.
No, I wouldn't even say that. As much as I put me down, I wouldn't say that. No.
Yeah.
To answer your response, Richard James, I heard Two Princes 9 million times back in '93. I didn't like it back then either, but now I'm so fed up with it. I don't ever want to hear it again.
Yeah. Hold on.
I can turn my television off now.
Okay. Sorry.
When the lights go down. That's
as long as you say Steve Perry's not better than Robert Plant, don't say that because I like him. So
No.
I followed his solo career after
that song "Lights" is better than anything that the Queen ever did in my book.
Ooh.
Okay. No fighting.
Stone in Love ain't bad either.
No fighting, guys. Okay.
I know we advertise fisticuffs, but still.
Yeah.
No fisticuffs.
No fisticuffs. Mm-hmm.
I didn't even run my intro. I'm suddenly like,
I know.
Yeah, you watching too much of that boring old football, man.
I know. It was down to the.
You didn't have it ready, Doc. You could have hit the switch, and
I know, but it was. And they lost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, 1964 MC. however you say it. If
Mhm.
he's still watching, I ordered that book
Yeah.
with the television schedules.
Oh, okay. You ordered
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I ordered it, and it wasn't expensive though. So it was like $6.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
yeah, I'll take one. Ding, ding. So
Okay.
PayPal. You know.
So you'll be talking about stuff too.
Well,
Yeah.
it was a pretty hefty conversation last week about what was on at what time and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
And MC says, "Hey, why don't you get this book here?" And
Yeah.
so yeah, I got it. So it's going to come in the mail.
Okay.
So coming soon. So when you say, "Gee, when was the Virginian on?" We can look it up.
Well, that was the '60s, the '50s and '60s had lots of Western shows.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. They joke about it on cartoons. You know, like if you turn on the TV, it's a western.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a western. So,
Mhm.
so that's all there was. Uh, Henry wants to know.
What did you want to know?
I hate to tell you, Henry was very good.
Oh, you
I
oh,
really enjoyed the last movie chat. I really did. It went really well. I was happy with it. I thought.
there you go. Hello, Stephen Schnee.
Steve,
Hello.
Steve, I'm wearing this shirt. This is a great
Steve,
just lay
what's up?
around the house. Lay
Hey.
around the house shirt. No, I went out with this all day. I did my live stream this morning from
Mhm.
the class.
Yeah. Even I saw Danny Wilkerson wearing it on
Yeah.
Facebook. So,
I've been.
so wow. Yeah. It's a good book, over
Mhm.
1,100 pages. Ooh, it's going to be hefty, I guess. Huh? Well, if it's got like TV schedules for the past 50 years, yeah, you know, because like
It's a giant out of
A-
date TV guide.
yeah,
Yeah.
like ABC
Pretty much.
in particular used to cancel shows after 2 episodes, so like their schedule had a lot of juggling to it.
Mhm.
So, oh, Steve
Not
says
so mean, miss. That's right. I'm
not
telling you, that's
so.
why I want to change my name. I keep telling you. People are like, don't
Well,
change it.
well, it's an easy change. Joe Mayo, done.
No.
No.
Who the hell's
Or
going to
or,
know what that means?
or Stephen Schnee could actually have an idea. Call yourself not so mean, Mr. Mayo.
Yeah. Well,
Mayo's
no.
Merseyside.
Well, if you don't want to be mean anymore, just be Joe Mayo. Just like
Anymore, I'm not mean.
Mhm.
that's
I'm
so mean.
very, very passionate.
Passionate Mr. Mayo. What's everyone's favorite Three's Company episode? Holy cow!
I don't know any individual episodes. I just
I,
know I like the show in
I
general.
Probably
I have
from the
no idea what you're talking about, Richard.
I
from the
didn't
first,
like the show,
from the
so
first
I have no comment.
probably the first season. The first season was when they were first, so something like
Like
I I did
Furley.
prefer the Ropers. So
yeah.
No, I'm not calling
I,
myself nice
I,
Mr. Mayo. Damn. Besides, then once I do that, somebody else takes the damn name.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Mayo, or
oh,
just Mr. Mayo,
Nice,
just
Mr.
Mr.
Mayo.
Mayo,
Hmm.
the
Mr.
first
Mayo.
the first season of Three's Company only had 4 episodes.
Not last night. Was it last night or the night before? I can't remember nights or the night before. I watched Welcome Stranger. Do you know what that is, Doc?
This last one's space. Yeah.
Yeah. Got to
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the non pilot episodes, which I like.
Mhm.
That's a good one, I think. I like that one. And next time is Penny.
Mhm.
What
okay.
is when someone doesn't move anymore?
So you're like watching one episode a month.
No, I got through the first 6 already in a short time.
Mhm.
I think you should take the children with you, Mr. Hopgood. How about Sergeant Mayo's lonely YouTube channel?
Oh my, come on!
That's
I'm gonna
nice,
keep it. I'm keeping the
but it's a
channel
bit
name.
too long. Yeah.
Keeping
Yeah.
the channel name.
Ah, ah,
I
Oh wait, we have a special guest here, and
okay.
I'll bet you can't guess who. Ready?
James.
Mhm.
Oh, it's Mason. It's
Oh,
been a
Mason's
while.
been a
Wow,
while.
Yeah,
it's been ages.
I just saw you were on today, and I had some time to kill.
Okay.
That's
Hmm,
some time to kill. Let's kill
hmm,
that time.
hmm. So how's life in the
FYI,
supermarket?
FYI, more than half of the year is over, and where is any news about this new Beatles recording?
You'll have to ask Matt Street. I don't know.
Yeah, really.
Mhm.
I mean, we are literally in freaking September, and like, there's nothing written up on it, at all. No new updates.
I
that
don't
I've
even
seen.
care anymore, to tell you the truth. People think I'm kidding when I say that, but I
Well,
mean,
would
I
I
think some people
would I
are
like to
saying,
see an official release of Now and Then? Heck yeah, but
no.
they're sure being very secretive on what it's actually going to be.
I would
I
rather
don't
just hear some
think
solo
they
sets.
know.
Yeah.
I think they may have scrapped the whole idea of redoing the Red and Blue album. I think there would have been an official announcement if that was what they were going to do.
you mean Sergeant Matt Street has been wrong now?
Well, the
No,
thing
no, I
is,
don't think he was wrong, but I think they might have got a lot of negative feedback and
can I ask you
mentioned
something? Though
some.
it's
Just
this is
my
only
theory. I don't
this
know.
is only September 17th. If they were going to put it out in November sometime, you still got time to say it's going to come out in November.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff has come out in the last month, even, like the Dolly Parton rock album and the Rolling
Yeah.
Stones new album, and Ringo's EP, and all of a sudden, like they said, oh, we're getting the red and blue, and then when it all kind of fizzled out.
Now, where does Henry even get that from? Wow.
Is this
Well,
Who's
something?
most people? Where do you honestly, how do you survey at the age of 21 that most people, you've talked to most people on planet Earth over the decades, and over the last 6 decades, and most people think Pet Sounds is better than Pepper. I don't know where you get that. I don't know who's, I would imagine more people like Pepper better, but
Because honestly, it is.
I would not, I would definitely not make a claim that I know for a fact what most people say of either.
Well,
Revolver is much better.
my opinion is
Mhm.
that Pet Sounds to me feels a lot more um, fleshed out than Sergeant Pepper's for sure.
They're not alike in any way, shape, or form. Even
Well, you're
even
gonna have to do that to me too, Doc. Pet Sounds to me is it's my favorite album, but
yeah,
I'm
but
not
even
saying it's better, but it's different. And yeah, I would agree it's more fleshed
yeah, well, I'm
out
saying it's
and
different. Even
it's
Brian
more of
Wilson
a
said,
piece. It's more of
Yeah.
a piece. There's lots of different sounds on
Yeah.
Revolver, and Pet Sounds is more of a piece. It's
Mhm.
even
more
Brian Wilson, I heard him say,
completely
however he
consistent.
talks in recent times, they must have picked up on the creativity because they're not alike at all. And I'm sorry to do that, but you know how he talks. Just if that's his voice, if that's what he sounds like, that's what he sounds like. It's not about making fun of anybody or not. It's a matter how imitating how they sound. And anyway, so he said that they picked it. They were interested in creating something from that. The album of all time, as Paul said, and they did that.
Well, why would they
Well,
do them
where
again? Cash,
where
cash.
where I
Yeah.
stand with the whole thing is, Rubber Soul happened. That was a great album, a great at the time of Rubber Soul's release, no band had really put out an album like that. That inspired Brian to try to do better and make Pet Sounds, which, yes, I do think comparing the two, Pet Sounds is more fleshed out than Rubber Soul, but Revolver's more fleshed out than Pet Sounds. But then you have Sergeant Pepper's, which is not as fleshed out as Pet Sounds, but slightly more fleshed out than, say, the Beach Boys Smile album had it come out in
Cares about the Beach
'67.
Boys. Hey Henry, do you think that I really care what they say on Reddit? I think Reddit is the ruler for the
Yeah,
whole
I don't
world.
even know what Reddit is.
It's another one of those sites.
People have been talking about Reddit for years. I have
If
Yeah.
no idea
even
what
if you
Reddit
told me that
even is.
Reddit said
Not a
most
clue.
people on Reddit said Pepper what they liked better, I wouldn't care. I'd say that
Reddit
there's
is
Know
a
what
kind
nothing.
of
blue it
a
is, or orange is, or Reddit is. I don't know.
Reddit is a kind of a discussion forum.
And I always love how the Beach Boys, everybody. I love the Monkees. I like some of the Beach Boys, but they always got to ride on the Beatles' coattails and Stones. Always got to ride on Beatles discussions all the
Ah,
time,
mhm.
Beatles forums and things. I never understand that. They
That's
could
what
have
they
their
do.
own.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Mhm.
What's going on here? Uh,
Is there a fight
Sorry,
in
I'm
the
munching away.
in the peanut
oh,
I have to
gallery?
yeah, it's blowing up. Well, Dave, the pickup artist, hello, scored some free bargoons this
Oh.
week, like Monkeys, Blondie, Gen X, Birds,
Sounds good. Good
etc.
stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Joe,
Gen X
I got a
is
question.
cool. You
No,
don't
I got
find
I got a
that.
question for Joe real quick.
Go ahead.
Is "Don't Worry, Baby" still your favorite Beach Boys song?
Sure.
I mean, that's not a bad one to choose as your favorite. I
Thank
mean,
you.
and I love the I love the idea that he kind of made it ironic. You think it's about a girl, but it's actually about a drag race,
Yeah,
and the
that's the only
girl
thing
is
I don't like about it. Believe it or not, I would just rather it would be about like some girl consoling him, always can be there for him. Period. Not that about the drag race. That kind of like But I still love the song too much. Besides that, in spite of that.
well.
Well,
The thing I like about it is how well he was able to hide that was the actual message in the song. That's that was an ingenious thing of him to do.
Well, what? How do you hide it? I don't understand. You mean it means later in the song it's revealed?
Well, like as a kid, growing up as a kid and a teenager, I always thought it was just like you, a straightforward love song to a girl. But then I read in documentaries and stuff later on that no,
You
it
know,
was actually about a drag race, and I'm like,
wait,
really?
we have to elaborate this more because I don't want to hate the song. The way "Got to Get You Into My Life" was ruined for me when they said it was about marijuana. But what I'm saying is, I always think that it's like his girlfriend saying, "Don't worry, that the race will go okay." That kind of thing. Is that what it is, or it's not what it is?
That actually that is what it is. The girl's basically like to her guy, don't worry, it'll be all right. You're gonna come out on top, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, the race. But I wish it was like you said at the beginning, I wish it was just her supporting him in everything he does. Like whenever I hear her tell me, "Don't worry, baby, it'll be all right." With anything, she's always my anchor. She's always my that I like a lot better than it being about her. Don't
Yeah,
worry, the race. You'll do good with the race. Thumbs up. That part I don't like as much, but the song I love.
I don't know.
battle.
Another favorite of mine from that same era by the Beach Boys is probably "The Warmth of the Sun," just because of what it ended up being about.
The warmth of the sun.
It was written the night before Kennedy's assassination, and when they went in to record it, it kind of took on a life of being about that.
Hmm. Well, Paul McCartney's had drug songs too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Wanderlust is another one, but
Yeah.
you know,
Whatever's on their mind when they're thinking up lyrics, that's
Mm-hmm.
where it goes.
Yeah.
Oh,
mm,
Richard James lights one up whenever he listens to Wanderlust. That's
Oh.
nice.
That's
don't
interesting.
worry
Don't worry
about the
about
drag
it.
race, baby. It'll be all right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
let's put it this way: if you want to just compare other Beatles albums to Pepper, Revolver is miles ahead of Pepper. The White Album is better than Pepper. Magical Mystery Tour is better than Pepper, all in my opinion.
I enjoy them all better than Pepper, but I
Mhm.
recognize Pepper as the masterpiece that it
Mhm.
is. You know what I mean? I personally like the other ones better,
I
but
feel
I
like Pepper
understand
tried too hard to be that masterpiece,
if
though.
you
I
were in
feel like it tried too hard.
1967 and you heard that thing is an earth changer. That
Hmm.
right, 1967. As far as I understand, Pet Sounds was not at the time. It was later.
No.
It's because the other Beach Boys and more so Capitol Records didn't really believe in the album at all.
No.
Literally like a month or two after Pet Sounds came out, Capitol went ahead and put out Best of the Beach Boys compilation, which was just all surf music. What a
Yeah,
way
but
to set it in stone that you
I
don't
hate that
want your
name too, the
band
Beach Boys.
to evolve. That all you wanted to do is stay the surf, cars, and girls music. What a way to make it well known that your label that's all they want from you.
Well, there's always going to be a debate on what's better, this or that, this or that.
Yeah.
And if somebody says one thing, oh no, this is better than that, or that'll never, like
Well,
like,
music
oh,
is
nobody will care about this. This is not better than Sergeant Pepper.
No.
Well,
Oh.
basically,
also,
music is about opinions.
Yeah. this
Well,
is-
yeah, I mean, I don't get that. I agree with you. It's about opinions. So certainly a person could say this album's better than that album.
Mhm.
Unless you mean
by the way,
opinion.
Joe, if I gotta owe Joe for this because, yeah, Joe, you were right. Women and Wives by Paul McCartney is something that I needed to give a second chance. And having listened to it again recently, I'm like, okay, this is literally one of the best songs on the album.
Oh, I'm glad you like it the second time. Like I said, I don't want to ruin my reputation. I always say, oh, you shouldn't have to beat something into your head to like it.
Well,
Listen
the
to it
first
again
time
and again
around,
and
I just
again and
couldn't.
again.
The
But
first
after
time
like
around, I just couldn't get.
two listens is good. 3, but
The first time around, I just couldn't get beyond. I didn't like the way his voice sounded on it, to be honest. Nowadays, I separated that and I just listened to what the lyrical stature was about. And I'm like, okay, I can dig this.
well, what about his voice as he's doing lead belly actually? He said but that's what he said. But what about if his voice sounds like an older kind of wizened teacher or preacher? That's what I like about it. It sounds like one of those hallelujah, hallelujah, hear me people
Mhm.
kind of thing. That's why I like the voice. I don't want to hear
Mhm.
21-year-old Paul singing that.
Yeah.
I will say, with the exception of When Winter Comes, because that one's obviously was recorded decades earlier. But with the exception of that, I would say that his best vocal on McCartney 3, in my opinion, right now, this could be subject to change, but I think Seize the Day.
There is a
Let's
question.
see.
Oh, I like
Second
that.
best Beach Boys album, The Sounds of Summer compilation.
Well,
To me,
I think only Mason is qualified to answer.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I would think
All
you're
the
right
hits.
because to me it's all it's hits and it's not
Yeah.
hits ain't the right word, so
Mhm.
that's not fair. But I
Mhm.
mean compilations. I mean I have a lot of the
Yeah.
early albums, and some of them,
Mhm.
but they really have
But
great albums
behind
other than
Pet
Pet Sounds.
Sounds,
Yeah,
behind
but
Pet
you
Sounds,
can't count compilations. Otherwise, you go okay.
Yeah.
One is the Beatles' best album.
Well, that's
And
not the same
you
because the
don't want to
Beatles.
do
You're missing the
that.
whole point, Tim. I'm
No,
saying
yeah.
that the Beatles have albums that stand on their own as great
Mhm.
pieces of work.
So
I'm
do the Beach
saying,
Boys.
from what I heard of the Beach Boys, I don't even like Pet Sounds, and yet I will admit that stands as a work of art on its own.
Mhm.
But the other ones, to me, are just any old things, Miserloo and stuff.
No, I
I don't know.
disagree totally.
I have the early ones. That's just my opinion. So we can disagree, no problem.
I'll go ahead and answer that question. In my opinion, next to Pet Sounds, I would say my favorite Beach Boys album next to that one would be Sunflower. But right on top of Pet Sounds, I think Smile is better.
Yeah, Smile. Well, I'm known by what I always hear of Smile and
Yeah,
Pet
mine
Sounds.
would be Smile. And then Today, believe it or not, I love the Beach Boys.
What?
Today.
Not the Beach Boys Party?
Are you kidding me? I mean,
Not Surfer
they're-
Girl.
I gotta hand it to you, Doc. At least I gotta hand it to you on that, Doc, because at least tell me why on Beach Boys Party they do a pretty fun job of that. But there's really nothing else on that album that really kicks ass.
No, it's basically just a
It's just in the studio. However, there was a single off
sitting in
of
a
it.
living room and
Yeah.
making noise and recording it.
Your version of Barbara Ann was like a pretty big hit. So,
It was, but I hate it.
Yeah.
I bet he hates it. Yeah.
I actually got interested in a question that Henry was
Thank you,
asking
What is
You're
it?
kidding.
further up when he said that people were comparing a lot of artists to Beatles, and one of them was Backstreet Boys. In what way do people compare Backstreet Boys to the Beatles?
No.
They're male. That's
No.
it. They're male.
Do that with everything.
Backstreet Boys and Beatles. Ha ha.
Oh, you
That would be
know,
that would
you're
be like
kissing the Beatles. Like what?
that would be like comparing the Stones to NSYNC.
Pretty much.
You just don't.
You can't.
Because Keith Richards will get you if you do.
It's apples and oranges. You can't
Yeah.
do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, which is better, Metallica or Vivaldi? I mean,
Vivaldi.
Billyak.
you can't really.
Depends what side of the
Okay.
fence you're on. Yeah.
Mhm.
Backstreet Boys, ban him! I'm deadly serious. Oh, there's the boy.
Hello,
James.
James.
Hey, how's the weather down there?
Hey, James.
I'm, I'm, I'm surprised he has power.
No.
Backyard boys in the sink. Hello, George.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, George?
Hi, George.
But Henry's back. He's saying all of those super commercial boy bands all get compared to the Beatles, which shows
No,
how
they don't.
great.
Maybe in your little world, Henry, but not in the real world. They don't.
No. Henry's actually. Hey, Henry's actually making kind of a point here. I do remember that when freaking One Direction first came out, a lot of people were saying they're the next Beatles.
Yeah, but I've heard that since the Bay City Rollers
Yeah.
Exactly.
and since the Knack.
ELO.
Yeah.
Even before that, ELO was the next Beatles.
Right. ELO. The
ELO is
the
I'm
Knack.
the Walrus Forever. That was
Yeah.
going around for a long time.
Yeah, but musically they could never touch the Beatles. It's the mania that goes with it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Who's going to be the next one that everyone's going to scream and yell? Well, if
Yeah.
anything, Taylor Swift.
That was the same as the 70s.
Richard Dolan.
That was the same as
Yeah,
the
very
same
good.
as the 70s, actually, because every time there came a pop group in the 70s that consisted of 2 boys and 2 girls, oh, this is the new ABBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is anybody screaming for ABBA?
No.
Not really.
No, not anymore.
Yeah. James,
Well-
you'll have to sit in the back room for a while because we've already got 6 people on here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm only going to be on for 5 more minutes because that's when I go back to work.
Okay, well,
But-
hang on,
Okay.
James. Then.
Okay. Be on in a minute, James.
Hang on. What else is going on here? Not
Okay, why
sure.
not?
I never mentioned the Beatles and the Backyard Boys in the same sentence. Oh, dang, you just did. Ooh.
Yeah, well, that is I know what you mean, Henry, and that's the truth. And they always do. Everything's compared. Oh, this record beat the Beatles record. That one beat the Beatles record. They're always trying that.
Yeah, but there's never been the mania so much as when the Beatles were, like those early '60s years. It was like,
Oh yeah.
like screaming and all that. Like, you don't go to a concert to scream anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a rush for the last place.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
It's going to be a battle between the two of you.
Mhm.
Mm. It's a big show today, I guess.
Yes.
Astro Zombie wants to know, hey Jeff,
Well, enter the studio anyway. There might be somebody already in the background.
You're right.
Can there still be somebody in the background even if it's full? Can somebody?
Yes,
That's
Mhm.
why
Yeah.
go in the background anyway. Don't be if you want to get
If we're
on.
all artists, you mean actors or singers or what?
Yeah, because that way you save yourself a spot. If
his
you're already
favorite
in the
artist is
background.
the one that drew that picture behind him.
Yeah, there's a Japanese guy at the state fair. Do it for me.
There you go.
Taylor Swift is getting Beatlemania level fans. I don't know
Oh.
about that.
Oh,
I know she's huge. I know that. I somebody
Yeah.
tell me.
No.
I don't see any
but
evidence of it.
The thing is, she's huge.
If
but
she
why?
went
You
to
have
tour in
ask yourself
Australia, did
why.
100,000 people show up at the airport to greet her? I don't think so.
and in 50 years, is people going to be buying Taylor Swift records?
Well,
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Actually, I don't think you can compare
depends
that
on-
today.
it really
It
depends
was
on
one
what
thing
Taylor
in the
Swift
60s.
record, you know.
It was one thing in the 60s with how the music industry worked, and it's one total thing how it works today in the internet era. So it's two different kind of comparison, two different kind of eras, and I don't think you can compare them.
Yeah, but I heard the same thing for other artists too before Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like 1989 is her best album, I think. So I like that one, but everything else is just kind of so-so.
well,
For me.
she played 2 shows in Detroit probably a month and a half ago, and the TV stations covered it like, look at the people, well, children, look at the children out here,
Yeah.
waiting for the Taylor
Okay.
Swift show and all that
Yeah.
sort of thing. So like,
I mean, hey, Beetle Bread's got a
line
Taylor
up for
Swift album.
black.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, James, your wait is up because I have to go back to work now. So I will bid you all adieu.
Okay, see you later. Later.
Take care, everybody. Until next time.
Okay, grab that spot.
Henry, why am I going to hate that? I don't hate that at all.
Hello.
there there he is.
James got it. Yeah.
The Beatles weren't there. If the Beatles were there, what do you see the crowd? They would have had a Live Aid.
Yeah.
What do you mean
Henry,
crowd?
do you think everybody went to Live Aid to see Queen?
I was just going to
They
say
went
that.
to Live Aid because there was like 50 acts playing, and it was to make a lot
That
of
just
money.
hit me, Tim. That just hit me.
A lot of people playing.
Yeah, I didn't realize. What the hell was I saying? Right, they're there for everybody.
It was to see everybody.
Thank you, Rob.
Queen.
I have written my answer in the chat.
Oh, did you? I was going to say Lois Lane. What band is that?
You didn't watch my latest video where I showed my best songs of 1989. There you see a group from Holland called just on my channel.
Wow. I guess I'm caught. Okay. Never mind.
And now back after this commercial, back to the regular program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not asking for a commercial, are you?
Yeah, Robert just doesn't want to come on if I'm on. That's what.
Aw. Who cannot love Joe? Joe's awesome.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And besides, somebody asked for a commercial.
Baffling.
Yeah, don't hit that one.
It's no good. Keeper's brains. There's a huge orange tiger holding my tail.
Meow! You can get one of these great Thunderbirds free by sending in 10 tokens from Kellogg's Frosty. They're great!
Yes.
That's a new one.
What? What? Oh, well.
I didn't know that. Is that? Oh, Frosties. Okay, that's English. Okay.
Frosties.
Yeah.
Who's Taylor Swift? I don't know. Some girl.
I had a free night last Tuesday night, Doc, and I went to Ski Lodge. Where were you? We missed you.
Eating spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was eating.
We all
mandatory
went
spaghetti.
a couple of big bowls of cereal.
That's
or
what I
something.
kept writing in the comments. Doc is eating mandatory spaghetti.
Yeah.
No, it was spaghetti night last Tuesday.
Spaghetti night. Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, there's too much going on in the comments. I can't keep up. That's weird.
Oh, and he played a song that night that triggered me and made me have a warm, fuzzy feeling. And that was Cotton's Dream. And it's also the theme for The Young and the Restless. I haven't heard that in years.
See, this is how you do it, Robert S. You lurk in the background.
Hey, Robert P.
You got to lurk in the background. You can't just say, "Oh, I'll go up when there's nobody there."
No, that's Robert P.
Yes,
I know
Robert
that.
P.
Hello, Robert P. I'm speaking to Robert S. So what Robert P. just said, he's lurking. I'm saying, Robert S. That's what you got to do. You got to lurk.
Lurk. Just lurk. Whatever.
So Robert S.
He goes to the record store when I'm not there.
Did you like the Wings album Wildlife yet, or did you?
Oh yeah,
listen
what's
to
up
it?
with that? I still got to know about that.
Yeah, did you like it?
You got to hear it
Because
117 times.
Because I'm still interested in that album. If you want to give it up.
Yeah, he's looking for a copy.
Yeah, because I've got Wings Over America coming my way, so I just need that one to complete my Wings set.
Yeah, Lurk was on Adam's Family. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, Lurk.
Did you ring, sir?
That's Lurk's brother.
You
Lurk.
got it on CD.
I'm prepared.
Yeah.
Prop comment. I'm a prop comment.
No, he wants Wildlife, not the.
No, I'm getting Wings Over America from Wasega George on vinyl. I just need Wildlife to complete the set.
What?
Yes, it is.
Zoo
Animals in the Zoo. That's an actual line in the song. Wildlife, yeah.
You're just having fun with it.
James is a new Richard Dolan getting albums from people. No.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Quite a few. Watch your mailbox. But how is your mailbox? I don't hear any wind and rain out there today.
Actually, we didn't hit that hard from Hurricane Lee yesterday. We just had a lot of heavy rain and wind. That was about it. And a lot of people lost their power, but we didn't, surprisingly enough.
I don't know. I thought you'd be washed away by now.
James is on the chat to beg for free music. Just teasing. I know, Rob. Because that everybody else has been trying to find it for me, and it's hard to find it.
Well, Mr. Tie-Dye is leaving. Chowder.
Okay, later.
Au revoir.
Grr.
Chowder.
Yes.
Grr.
Oh, you're keeping wildlife. Okay, that's understandable.
Hmm.
No worries. It's all good.
Oh wow, he's backing up his hard drives. 5 terabytes? Boy, they're huge. They must be
Oh,
the
big
size
one.
of a car battery.
Yeah.
Wow,
Just keep all the physical media. You won't lose it unless you
that's
have a, God forbid, you have a flood or a fire or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I got a question for the panel and the peanut gallery as well. Has anybody heard of a Canadian band called Teenage Head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't own
And
anything by
Sounds
them.
risky.
I had 5 minutes ago.
yes, because AGK was talking about that on my channel before, and George knows about them. He's got their albums.
Mm-hmm.
had
Your
one or
house
two.
could be on another power grid than other people. James, seen that happen a lot in my job. Oh, I didn't know that.
The aminals in the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Good one. Yes. Huh. I'm out of breath, actually.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. It's scary.
Yeah.
What's going on here? So, anyway, oh,
Busy down there.
missed one. Hello, Paulina. Hello.
$5
Hello.
all day.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's basically a $5 album.
Yeah, even the reissue probably.
Go,
Mhm.
go look. Go look.
Yeah, I hope I find that album somewhere.
Yeah, it'll show up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will.
You've got years and years to look through it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I do.
And as long as there's an eBay, you can always look it up.
Oh yeah, it'll always be around.
Mm-hmm. I tried looking up Deal Dash, and they're no use to me. You know, they keep advertising, "Oh, try Deal Dash. I got this Nintendo Switch for $5." And going like, really now?
$5? That's a
I
little.
know.
There's
That's
all
a little big
kinds
for a
of
Nintendo Switch.
there's all kinds of sites like that now.
I know. It's like, I bought
Oh, I
this
can
Mix Master
imagine.
for 30 cents. You know,
Yeah.
well, I've got to
Wow.
go on there. But they didn't have any Burgoons. I just went, just nothing for me on there. Robert P. has both physical and FLAC backups, and some just FLAC. I can't afford all physical. Well, yeah.
Why do you think I go for low budget records?
25K plus of albums downloaded over the years.
Ooh, quite a few.
That's a few.
That means you have no albums.
You gotta have. Where'd that guy go that was gonna get rid of all the physical media? We never heard about that. How he's making out with that idea lately. See?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's a $5 album, like 50 cents a song. That's a real bargoon.
Yeah, pretty much.
For
guess
sure.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah, I watched that Sardonicus thing.
Mm-hmm. The guy with the funny looking mask.
I'm embarrassed to say that I watched it.
Oh, come on. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Well, the reveal was so dumb. You know,
Yeah.
like the guy supposedly talks behind the mask, but once he takes the mask off, he's all
Okay.
teeth.
Yeah, he's lost the man.
Yeah,
who
but I
laughed.
think the idea is supposed
Yeah.
to be that he had to train himself to talk with his teeth like that,
Yeah.
even though, you know.
I just went like, oh, that is so dumb. And then they went to the part where the guy, you know, like, if you want to see if Sardonicus
Kimba.
go like this or go like that, you know.
Well, don't you know that's William Castle's usual shtick? He does that with a lot
Yeah.
of movies.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
apparently
The
there was
scary
only one ending
Yeah.
filmed. So no
Yeah,
matter
well,
what you voted, you got.
Well, nobody was going to give a thumbs up back in those days, I guess.
No.
I don't
The
know
little
these
kid
days.
in the back, could you
There
have
might be a lot of
Hey,
bleeding
Kimba,
hearts these
what's up?
days.
Yeah, Kimba's here. Yeah.
Kimba, greetings from work.
Mm-hmm.
Need to retire, Kimba. Need to retire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Of course.
It's awful fun.
Oh, you can bet on it.
Oh,
I
boy.
actually think that the new Beatles song will trend bigger than the Stones did. Because
It doesn't
Beatles-
matter anyway. It doesn't mean anything unless you plunk your money down and buy a
We'll see.
physical single.
We'll see.
Yeah, it just the less
Because Stones has still always been around. Beatles has been gone for years.
the
I got
bigger
the
it
same
gets
one,
for free,
man.
That's
the
okay.
less-
Whatever one counts. Yes. Yes. James. Hello.
What? Oh,
Partridge
Partridge
Family.
Family.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's too late. It's too late.
Oh, too late.
That's okay. Okay.
No problem.
No. You have a rule.
I'll get
If
it
somebody
ready
doesn't
for
have
the
show a
next one.
Partridge Family, when you do that, they get kicked off the show.
New rule. What?
Rob,
What?
more than
Myself included.
Paul Soother. All right.
No, sorry, I was getting a text on Facebook from
What?
someone.
Okay. So,
Text.
What the PID? I'm not getting that.
and which Paul?
Yeah, Paul Sue the PID channels.
Think about it, Doc. You don't know? I know what it is.
PID. Is it play?
No.
No. Help me, Jim. Help me. I'm going duh.
Paul is dead.
Oh,
Don't start that up.
well,
No.
don't worry about that.
That was hardly on my mind.
That's kind of like hello, you know.
Yeah, that was weird with Beetle Brad, man.
Why would a billionaire
better.
sue somebody that's making $50 a month off their channel? Why?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Henry, you come up with some weird stuff, man.
I think it's hilarious myself, but you know, other than that,
I talked to Brad yesterday. He's getting better.
yeah, I'm glad.
Like,
Yeah.
As of yesterday, like 24 hours ago.
Yeah, but how does that happen? What happened? It was just, he said it was an infection, right?
Ear infection or something. Yeah.
But it just happened from
Yeah.
from landing.
Mhm.
Well,
Yes, yeah, just
kind of made it worse, or kind of accelerated it. So like going from like the air pressure going from that to that. And
yeah, that
being
could really mess up your equilibrium too. So
Yeah, and even when he was
Also,
out
your
west,
balance.
yeah,
even when he was out west, he
Same.
wasn't west because of the air pressure. So going from so many thousand feet to whatever feet, his whole body just went. So
yeah. Get well soon, Brad.
So yes, get well
Yep.
soon, Brad.
Mhm.
Yes. So I talked to him for a good hour and 15 minutes yesterday. So
Oh wow.
yeah. So,
Just so he's feeling pretty good.
yeah,
That's good.
and he was laughing near the end. So I think
Oh, okay. He's
laughter
feeling
is the best medicine.
good.
Yes.
It is.
Oh, definitely. That's what they say.
Sure. See, mooks. Most of my physical media is stored away. I rip everything to my media server hard drives and use Plex. Thousands of movies and videos are at the touch of the remote.
Oh, my friend JJ has Plex, and he shares his account with me, and he puts up all the new movies. He put up the new Barbie movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm curious about it. I don't know if I want to watch it, but I might. But I'm
curious enough to watch. I don't think I'd keep it necessarily, but no, Paul is not dead. No.
No, Paul's not dead. But I'm going to say something. On Thursday afternoon, I watched on Disney Plus. I watched the live action Little Mermaid, and I have to say, I quite enjoyed it.
Ooh.
Is that the new one everybody's talking about? Or
I really enjoyed it. The only thing
you like almost everything though.
The only song they omit from there is Les Poissons. When the chef is going after Sebastian the crab, but I really thought it was well done. And the end music made me cry. I was like, oh God.
Oh, it was heartbreaking. Oh,
But it was beautiful.
Oh, well, it did pretty good at the box
And
office.
it's just as beautiful as the live action Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, well. There you go. So are you going to go see the new Snow White there, James?
I was just thinking of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll wait till it comes to Disney Plus. I don't think I
would be caught dead watching that thing.
Are they going to do live action movies of all the Disney classics now?
No, they're working on it. They're working on it.
Jesus Christ.
But they're going to mess up.
and yeah. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs would be interesting.
Well,
I don't know. They've already done Snow White and the Huntsman, and then the Huntsman, the sequel. How bad could this one be?
I have the Huntsman thing. I don't know why.
Why waste the time of making new movies?
I only have the first one.
When you can make reboots of stuff you already made.
Yeah.
Wait a minute,
I
Tim. Go ahead.
only have the first movie. Snow
There's
White.
always been old remakes.
Yeah, but
Beginning of
hardly
time.
not. I know. There's always been remakes, but hardly
No,
not as many as now.
I agree with you. I'm being like sarcastic. Other people usually remind us this is nothing new with remakes, even though we know it's a whole different phenomenon today than it was in 1961 or something.
Yeah.
But out of
Yeah.
control.
In the old days, I would say probably less than 10% of films that came out, at least major studio films, were remakes, and now it's either remakes or sequels. It's got to be over 50% now.
Yeah.
They're gonna have Whoopi Goldberg as Snow White.
Whoopi White. I like that, Rob.
Yeah.
That'd be
I can think of another name, Snow something.
Snow White and her 7 minions. They can't
Again?
ignore.
No Whoopi. No Whoopi.
Man, Whoopi Goldberg could play Snow White looking like she ate the 7 dwarfs.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going on? I mean, I want her to go away so bad.
Yeah.
But they have to play the Hi Ho song, but not the way we know it from the Snow White movie. We have to have it Hi Ho, Hi Ho. I broke my teacher's toe. She broke my back on a dirty rack. Hi Ho, Hi Ho.
Or you could do Hi Ho, like
Yeah.
a rap thing. Hi Ho.
Yeah. Hi ho ho ho. Yeah.
Seriously, I really wish.
Yeah,
they
they'll
would
turn
make-
it into a rap song. Put a
Yeah.
bunch of N words in it. It'll
Yeah,
be great.
really.
Kids will love
I
it.
actually really hope that they would make a Snow White with Whoopi Goldberg as Snow White, because then we'll do something new. It wouldn't be a remake; it would be some kind of a parody of it, and it will be at least something that try to do new.
If they made, I don't know if I'm getting them mixed up, but if they made a Snow White remake with Whoopi Goldberg, she'd never wake up or never get cured.
Yeah.
Shoo the prince away. Shoo, shoo.
Who's
Well,
gonna
who
kiss
would
her?
play the prince? That's the question.
Ted Danson, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
Or
too much.
Will Smith. Will Smith could play the prince.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Getting jiggy with it.
No, in the
make
new
it work.
woke version, it'll be a princess that comes and wakes.
Yeah, that's
Snow
yeah.
White and
Mhm.
live happily ever
I
after.
know. Leave things as they were. I
Yeah.
know.
And they could get Joey Behar to do the mirror on the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Mirror
Joy
on the
Behar
wall. Ah! Yeah.
Joy Behar could be Snow White,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
and Whoopi Goldberg could wake her up, or
Man.
vice versa.
Yeah.
But even The Lion King as a live action, they couldn't get lions to do all the stuff, so it's all CGI.
Yeah.
CGI
That's not
everything.
live action either.
Well,
No.
I just found out yesterday from AGK that there's going to be a remake of Barbarella. And if you've seen the video for the Rolling Stones Angry, the blonde chick that's in the car now, she's going to play Barbarella. Apparently.
Joe Mayo just died.
Yeah. Oh, you saw me react to that? Yeah.
Yes, I saw that, Joe.
Ridiculous. I saw some movie last night on Turner. I stayed with the whole thing. I actually never heard of it. It was from 1972. It's got John Huston in it, Richard Harris in it. It's called, was it Man of the Wilderness or something like that? It's like Jeremiah Johnson kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I never heard of it. At the beginning, Richard Harris gets attacked by a bear. That's how it starts, and he's left for dead. But anyway, I was really watching the scene, and I was enthralled by it. It was very tense, and there was no CGI bear. It was a bear. It wasn't a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
It was a real bear, and they didn't know how to make movies then and shoot movies and shoot around things.
Henry's trying to make up with you, Joe.
Yeah, well, no, wait a minute. Let's get one thing on straight. So, there's no problem with me and Henry. The only thing is just on the movie channel, But I want to do the Fab Gap song rankings. Yeah,
It's pretty interesting actually, because I got last time I was at the movie, I got 2 tickets for free for doing a research, answering some questions on the webpage, and I didn't want to see anything that was a reboot, anything that was a superhero movie, or anything that was a biopic, and then I had to choose movies. One movie that I had no idea who half of the actors were, what the movies was all about, and because the there was just those that I didn't want to see. So I had to lower myself to stuff that I had no idea what it was.
The movie was Not a Man Called Horse. I've heard of that movie. I mean, it's a popular. The one I heard was, I think it was called Man of Wilderness or something like that.
Man in the Wilderness.
Man in the Wilderness.
Yeah.
And
Something
it
to
didn't
do
really
with-
pay off for me
No,
at
it
the
was-
end.
Look out for the bears, but they were
Yeah.
real bears though. What about Cocaine Bear? Was he a real bear?
I still didn't finish that movie either.
Actually,
man.
it's based on a true story, Doc. Cocaine Bear. I haven't seen it myself, but
Yeah,
I've seen
There's
it.
only like 10 minutes of it so far.
I've seen cocaine.
I've seen the promo. Yeah.
It's
oh
silly.
man.
It's silly, but it's got to be better than most of what they're putting out today. Even
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we've got people looking things up for us.
71 Man in the Wilderness, right?
71,
Jeff was
yeah.
saying. No, I just, because that never happens that I put a movie, I caught it right at the beginning on Turner. And I'm like, oh, this is very intriguing because, the bear almost kills him. Then his companions come on the scene and shoot the bear, kill the bear. And then they think he's dead or whatever, but they kind of leave him there because the Indians are going to come and all this. So they just take off and leave him there. And he's got to survive somehow and get back to health and catch food, and then he wants to go after them or something like that. I think that's who left him there or something. But it was like it didn't pay off at the end.
Ice Cube has a son?
hello, Mr. Beatles Pro. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Beatles Pro.
Oh, good afternoon.
Mr. Beatles Pro, I'm still looking for that Blast from Your Past mobile. I want that. I want to hang that thing up. But you see, I should go on my movie channel and make a little talk about that movie. Not that I could say much.
The
about
Revenant. That's a great movie, zombie. I saw that in the theater.
The Revenant.
That's with Leonardo DiCaprio when he gets messed up by that bear.
Oh yeah,
it's a good movie. You should watch it. Joe. It's really good.
Bear movies.
I don't particularly like DiCaprio, no, but I loved him in the Tarantino movie. Not the Hollywood one, the other one.
Django Unchained.
Django Unchained. That is the best thing I've ever seen Leonardo DiCaprio when I loved him in that movie. So Henry, I don't know what you're talking about. That's why you're not on the movie channel. To aggravate me on the movie channel. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember the
also had a
Edge.
bear.
That's a good movie.
How about Grizzly Man?
Yeah.
How about just Grizzly?
Yeah, I
Period.
love
The Jaws
there's
ripoff.
a movie
Grizzly.
called Grizzly. Yeah.
That's a good movie. It's a Jaws ripoff with a bear.
Lots of Jaws ripoffs at the time.
Hey, Danny.
Gentle Ben.
Danny
Didn't you wind up
Ambrosi.
making a Grizzly Adams movie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Grizzly
I love
Adams.
him. Yes.
Get well soon, Brad. Yes.
Yes,
If he's
that's
listening. If he's listening.
Get well soon, Brad, if you're watching us.
Yeah. Yogi
Well,
was a
like I
cool
say,
bear.
Yogi-
Hey, how about Boo Boo? I hear
Yogi
Boo Boo
was
eats like spaghetti.
Smarter than the average bear.
Yeah.
He was.
Boo didn't.
You know who would agree with me on that?
Wait.
You know who would agree with me that he was smarter than the average bear, Doc?
Who?
This is a cue for you to get your beans out. Beans.
Beans. Beans.
I gotta take my button out again. All right, I will. Poor beans.
Nom, nom, nom. Uh-oh, Tim's gonna go nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
No,
That's not the one
my
I wanted.
snowman has my
I'm not
beans.
taking
back
it
now.
personally.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. I'm not
You
taking
sold
it.
it.
I'm not hurt.
I wanted you to show your beans, and I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, your beans.
Say beans.
Beans.
It's beans.
Beans.
Swedish beans.
I have taken
Hey,
a
Dusty.
picture of a couple of beans, so I have in the telephone in case I eat this one.
Yeah, it's tough.
Okay.
Well, then
That's
you just have to buy another one.
Have some more beans.
Yeah.
Oh, Dusty.
Dusty's out there.
Dusty!
Dusty's out there. Yay. And so is
Hey, how
Nick.
you doing? What are you doing? I
Hey.
love that picture. By the way, I'm trying to find. I have my own bald picture of myself. Well, not with the filter, just to show you I don't really give a shit. I actually took my own bald filter picture and have it here somewhere, but it's a matter when I can find it. That's the only thing.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, people, I'll show them. I'll put a bald picture. Really upset them. What are you?
Should I run a commercial while you're looking?
That'd be good.
All right. Okay. I have new ones.
That was
the
a
heck?
short one.
That was the whole thing.
That was a short.
That was a really short commercial.
Not even a second. It was like bang, done.
Computers
If
are-
every commercial,
and
if every commercial was this short, it wouldn't be any
I click
problem.
on the dang thing and it's like, there's nothing. Try it again. Come on.
Calling all Spectrum agents. SIG for Kellogg's Sugar Smacks. Those honey sweet puffs of wheat give you plenty of energy, fast. And when you're up against the Misterons, you need all the energy you can get.
That's why all Spectrum agents eat Sugar Smacks for breakfast.
Repeat, all Spectrum agents. SIG for Kellogg's Sugar Smacks.
I didn't even look that time.
You need to have therapy, Joe. You need to have therapy.
Ooh. You know,
You
some of
missed
those,
a beautiful
yeah,
puppet
great
I've ever.
little commercial. Some of those puppets have boobs.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the most voluptuous puppet ever.
Yeah.
That commercial was SIG.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
No, I like the one with the candy bar too.
FAB was. Those stupid Anderson people, like, what are they coming up with?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What show is that, Doc? I don't even know that show.
it's Captain Scarlet.
Captain
Oh,
Scarlet.
okay.
Well, I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Don't know
so-
if I've ever actually seen the actual show, but
Yeah, I'm on the hunt for puppet commercials. So, there's. I got a Randy one, but it's not that good. So I don't know. Yeah. Do they what? Do they still sell them? I think so.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
well, one time my mom bought cereal and she said it was the worst cereal she's ever had. She said it's crap. She said, "Don't ever eat this stuff." Corn Pops.
Oh, I like
corn
Oh,
pops.
how dare you!
I haven't had that in ages, but I remember liking
Corn
it.
Pops
Yeah,
were good. One
Oh,
of
I
my
love
favorites.
corn pops.
One of
I've heard
my
of it.
favorites.
Mm-hmm. That's a long time ago.
My mom is very picky about her cereals.
What is wrong? Oh, actually, yeah, Canadian corn pops are awful. American corn pops are puffed like popcorn.
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah.
So there is a difference between corn pops here and corn pops there.
Okay.
So like
Oh, I never
Canadian
knew
corn
that.
pops, yeah, I would, yeah, okay.
No, I don't remember. Didn't you have to put sugar on corn pops?
No, they were really sweet.
Okay, I don't remember them being okay.
No,
Well,
they were really sweet.
it's been a long time. So.
It's been a long time.
I was thinking that too. Diabetes, yeah.
Yeah, well, gotta
I
watch
bet he's
that.
gone to get a box of corn pops in his
No, he could do a commercial right here in the middle of the screen.
I can't find these now. You believe this? You got me want to look for pictures. When you go into gallery, there's so many album titles. I don't know what they're in.
Ah,
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
corn
free book.
pops, yes.
Leave it to Doc. Leave it to Doc.
Free book. Yes.
And what's the free book you get?
Yeah, you get a free book out of there?
Now, see, that is different from Canadian corn pops.
Yeah, it is.
Because they're like popcorn. Like the Canadian ones are like tricks or, they're round, hard balls. It's a different thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So, like American corn pops, I
Tricks
buy
are for
American
kids.
corn pops, yes, but Canadian corn pops, no.
Now, Doc, did you get the book out of the box, or do you have to send
No,
away?
you got to send away for it.
No, so you got to get some more pops. And
So what's the book you get?
Huh?
What's the book?
Those ones.
Oh.
Oh,
Tell you
okay.
what you got to do, though. You got to use your freaking UPC code.
No,
Ah,
book it and get a free book.
no, I'm not going to do the
Well,
stupid
that's
UPC code there. Like,
use the UPC code and we'll send you these free books.
yeah, I'm not doing anything with my phone. I'm sorry. So
Okay.
Let's just say I seriously doubt that you will get any Nobel Prize winner as a book.
Yeah.
Uh,
So is that box empty?
yes.
Okay.
Had
you
been-
know,
You see that all the corn pups
No.
playing all over the floor.
all over the floor. Yeah. You see all those new cereals? You're getting behind. You start buying up cereals, all those cereal videos, because I was showing you all those different kinds, like the.
Oh, don't worry. There's one coming up.
Okay. Oh, candy corn?
No.
Oh, not candy corn. Okay.
But anyway, hey, Joe, watch that video for a split second.
Split second. Don't blink.
Okay.
Well, guys, I got another ice cream bar snack that my mom bought me this week.
Oh, I found the pic. Finally found my ball picture. Sorry.
Hey, Penny Lane, let me go get it in my freezer and I'll show you what I got. It's really good.
Okay. Go
It's
ahead.
Let me get that.
What is it?
On
It's all
this
white.
program, you have to call those lollies.
It's
Jay.
not going through. Why? Why?
Tilt it a little bit, maybe.
It's a ball picture.
Oh, yeah. Now I can see it.
There it goes. Oh, my.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
So there you go.
Yeah,
That's how I
yeah.
look.
Now you got your head shaved. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
That's good. Now, what's this about?
Here you go.
Oh, Kit
Kit
Kat. Yeah.
This tastes really good. I also have Coffee Crisp ones too, which I've
That
been
stuff
eating
will
a
give you
lot.
diabetes, man.
Till you only live once. What the hell?
Yeah, and I want to live a long time.
Words, man. Why not?
I bet. Hey, all I know is I can't say
Let
anything.
me put this back.
Yeah, I saw pumpkin spice frosted flakes.
I'm
Yeah.
getting too close. Let's put it that way.
I know. Pumpkin spice Cheerios are on the shelf now,
Yeah.
too.
Not
Yeah,
photoshopped. It's a filter.
And,
Baldy
and,
filter.
great pumpkin cereal too. I mean, yeah.
Poor Henry. He's concerned about Joe.
Yeah, I noticed that lately. What do you mean? How does the hour drive every week get old? Yeah, I don't like doing it. What are you talking about? When I got to go up to that classroom? Yeah, I hate it. If that's what you mean. An hour there and an hour back.
It was old from day one.
Yeah. But it's what I got to do.
Wow.
So
All right, Jeff, are you in on this with me? And I hope Doc is too. We're going to Tuck to Luck Tuck to ask them to do a poll on what their favorite Kellogg cereal is.
Whale flakes.
Do they speak English there?
There are a lot of Kellogg cereals.
I know in Japan they have fish flakes.
Yum.
Dried
Sergeant Salty.
Yeah.
Sergeant Salty. I've never heard that one.
Well,
before.
watch The King of Queens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Probably fish flakes.
And I
Salt.
remember one that Chris Carter always mentioned on Breakfast with the Beatles. He used to like to eat it all the time. Quisp cereal.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Quisp and Quake.
Quisp was the best. They still Malto Meal still makes it. It's just I don't know what it's called. It's not called Quisp, but
I've heard of it.
Malto Meal still makes it, and it's delicious.
You have the lookout. Doesn't Malto Meal make those bag cereals?
Yeah, they're in a big bag and they're cheap and they make a Quisp.
Great big.
At least they did. I don't know
Hey,
if they
Tom.
still do. It's been a few years since I had it, but
yeah.
Now look at his Tom. Tom, hey.
Tom's Vinyl Shackety Shack.
Oh, what's up?
no Tom's
Pumpkin
Vinyl Shack.
donuts are a pretty good pumpkin thing.
Okay. You have them for Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quisp was good.
Quisp was good because they were those little saucer shaped things, and the milk would get in the little saucer.
Oh, yeah, I
so
remember
you get
those
a lot
now.
of milk
Oh.
on
Yeah.
your spoon, and it was really
Chocolate
good.
Special K.
There's Chocolate Special K?
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing that one.
Ooh, that sounds good. That's something I might want to try.
It's still Quisp.
Yeah,
Quisp.
but
a
it's
bag
not
now.
called Quisp. I don't know what it's called.
I'll probably
Just
be called.
Yes.
Now, if you could create your own cereal flavor, Doc, what would it be and why? It's a good question.
Well, that's like saying, well, what's your favorite cereal? Because
Well, I'm sure you've got a flavor that you'd be curious that they could make, and if you could
I
create it
prefer
yourself.
corn. I prefer corn.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like wheat. Rice is. What's left? Oh,
Anything with sugar.
Yeah, lots and lots of sugar.
Yeah.
I like to have raisin bran, and I cut up some strawberries on top.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
It's yummy. Mm-hmm.
What do you like, James?
Well, I like Fruit Loops.
No, they turn your
And I
milk
like
color-
Sugar Crisp.
thousand colors.
I like Sugar Crisp.
Yeah, I know what you mean by colors. That happens with the Lucky Charms also.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I go against the theme like always.
Lactose intolerant people drink milk.
Coffee cereal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can have milk in a bag, probably.
Robert S. has a coffee cereal. That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They are lactose-free milk.
Hey, I got it. Coffee cereal.
That'd be good.
You hang on, they'll make one.
Yeah.
They'll make one for you. They've already made them.
I'm old-fashioned. I'm
Hey,
old-fashioned.
Trish.
Actually. I'm old-fashioned. Actually, I think that I don't want any new stuff. I want it the old-fashioned,
Hey, Trish.
old cereals. That's the best, and not they mix too much today.
Mm.
They go by the season or whatever's
Yeah.
on at the
Oh yeah,
theater.
fall. Mm-hmm.
You know, I am still surprised. I have not seen Barbie cereal on the.
Oh, give them some time.
Believe me, that's going to start coming soon. You know
Yes.
that.
I'm surprised it hasn't hit. Hello, Ray.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Ray.
Yeah, Barbie cereal probably 50% sugar or more. You know.
But what would be in the cereal? What shapes would we have? Will we be eating Barbie herself?
I can think of a shape.
Yeah, me too.
Cocoa Pebbles.
You have to have really big cereals to see that it is Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie. Yeah.
Cocoa
Maybe
Pebbles and Golden Grahams.
all the cereal is lingerie shaped.
Yes. Yeah, Barbie cereal would taste like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Have one bite and yeah.
Oh, we have breaking news.
What is it?
Tim, a box of VCLT is on its way to
Oh,
your
wow.
house.
Well, thank you,
Oh,
Trish. I
wow.
appreciate that.
Ooh,
Thank you very much.
And I might be getting VCLT tomorrow myself.
Woo! How about that?
Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass, Whipped Cream Out of the Delights, Mono Edition,
Mm-hmm.
Elvis in Concert, double LP, and Wings Over America, triple LP, and a book.
Oh no! Don't start it up.
That's good.
Wow.
Tastes like ketchup
Tastes like
or mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Wonder if one or the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, I'm getting a
I
few
remember
things
really good
from
cereal when I was growing up. It was called Winnie the Pooh cereal.
Winnie the Pooh.
That I
Honey,
don't remember.
That had a good flavor to it. I used to eat those things.
Mm,
Yeah, and you know what it tastes like?
honey.
Poo.
Oh,
Oh, it didn't taste like poo. It
why
tasted
they
like
call it poo.
corn.
okay.
It shouldn't taste. It should be bland because Winnie the Pooh was always after honey, but could never get it. So it should be just a bland cereal without the honey because you get honey.
he gets it in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh yeah, he does.
Sure he does.
And they're going to do all the. Was it you, Doc, that said they're going to do movies about all the characters? Winnie the Pooh now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're putting Tigger in it this time.
Okay, so Eeyore is going to be next. Oh my God!
No news on that, but they said they were going to.
Piglet and all that kind of stuff. Be a
Piglet's
murderous-
already in the first one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Have Eeyore, a murderous Eeyore, in one of those movies.
Oh, Tom wants to hear the Blood and Honey movie review.
Well, then go watch the video.
Good. You heard it here first. Oh, Tim Superfan is here.
Oh.
Hopefully, Tim,
Hey.
I missed the red room.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
That's Tim himself putting that up there. That's why he disappeared.
That Tim went off screen at the same
Yeah.
time as Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Superfan
I
came
know.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Jorgen, I'm going to put you on the spot here, and I'm going to say a line from a movie, and you have to guess what it is. But I know Joe's going to get this one right away. But let's see if Jorgen, put on your thinking cap, Jorgen.
I am a huge movie fan.
and let's do this.
Frankly,
Red rum.
Oh, come on with that movie, please. I get haunted by that movie everywhere I go.
I had no idea.
I know what it is.
Joe's got it.
I think everybody knows what it is.
But I can't stand that movie, and it's like during my live stream today, somebody kept asking me about that movie. And of course, Henry knows what movie that is. Let him answer it.
Besides, I don't think they sounded like either.
Yeah.
Red Rum?
Yeah.
What was the answer?
How clever. Oh, it's Murder Backwards. How clever. It's nothing.
Oh, okay.
I hate that movie.
Blame Stephen King.
I haven't seen any Stephen King movies.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Henry. The ship has sailed on the movie channel.
Aliens? Nope. It's The Shining.
I haven't seen The Shining.
But the ending always confuses me in that picture.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of those cereals are pure sugar or 3/4 sugar.
Well, not anymore. They've cut down the
Yeah,
sugar.
back then. Yeah.
Ah. See, evidently Ray says Quisp is pure sugar.
Well, okay.
And also when I was growing up,
cakes are pure sugar.
I used to eat cream of wheat. Remember that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
That's nothing new.
Yeah, but that's banned now. You can't have the
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Henry, no more movie talk from you.
Oh, and Tim, I got some news for you.
I think that's Martin trying to start something.
I forget who told me this, but apparently Wood Girl has a new video.
Oh, Jesus.
She's had unless it's a brand new one, she's had one out for almost a week.
Yeah.
I don't even watch her.
That is new because she hadn't done one in over a year.
Yeah.
Good homey Shreddies.
No, Shreddies are not forgotten. They're still big here in Canada.
Yeah, but cereal in England doesn't count. You know, we're
No.
talking about America, or well, I'll give Canada a little bit in this case too.
Oh God, I remember one that I could never find, but I remember the commercial and it had this guy called Cookie Jarvis. Remember the cookie cereal?
That sounds familiar.
Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp with Cookie Jarvis.
Oh yeah, Cookie Crisp. That's it.
There we go. Be careful. Be careful. That might,
Yeah. I don't think he wants to answer that.
I know. No. No, Bobby cereal, I'm sure it's coming out pretty soon.
Good one, Dave.
Yeah.
Guys.
I've been fighting back a real one for the last 5 minutes.
Ooh.
So I may have to go soon, folks, just so you know. I mean, off screen, that is.
Okay.
Cream of Barbie is Joe's favorite. What, Tom?
Cream of Barbie.
It is. It is. Well, you know, it's my favorite.
So when's your next Mayo's Lounge?
I don't know.
I hope I can join your panel on that one.
Well, you know, it's open to you.
Yeah, I'd like to join you again.
Yeah, you might even be the secret square.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Got to bring up a secret square if I remember when I do it.
Oh, I was wondering what
better than Cream of Ken. I like that, Rob.
Sometimes I get the feeling that Rob likes both.
Who knows?
Oh yeah, you can do that too. Soup. Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to tune in Thursday night at 8 p.m. for some soup.
Yes.
And what is the soup of the day that night, Doc?
Cream of Barbie.
Cream of
Barbie. Okay. Sounds interesting enough.
Sounds delicious. Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have to put
Delicious
that banner on the
Barbie
bottom
soup.
of my movie for my movie channel ad when I do my regular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just clicking around here, and all of a sudden, what's this? Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, I disagree. Oh, sorry. I disagree with Dave, the pickup artist. I think Exorcist 3 is a fine horror film.
It is.
Yeah, I like Exorcist 3. Mm-hmm.
It's more of a detective movie, but I like it.
Scared the living crap out of me, that movie.
Ting is
Tuesday
great
night
for
on my channel. I guess I'm going live, according to some people.
Okay.
And the greatest thing in Exorcist, the scariest thing, Exorcist 3 did not have George C. Scott even in the scene.
Yeah. Oh, that thing that would,
Oh yeah.
cut your head off. Oh, man.
Oh, I've got it, Doc. You're gonna have cream of Barbie soup with a grilled canned sandwich.
I don't think I want to pursue this cream of Barbie anymore. It was funny for the first minute, but I don't think I want. I've got a commercial that I could show right now that's pretty disgusting, but I won't.
No.
No.
Nope.
Willpower not to show it.
No.
No, we don't want to see that.
No, none of that one. No.
No.
Here's a word from our sponsor, the Partridge Family. If I can get my stupid
Don't forget to watch All in the Family tonight.
Yeah.
You're not going to see me getting the Partridge Family album out this time.
Oh shit! Everything's
Well, by your own rules, you got to leave then, Joe.
Well, I'm just about ready.
Okay.
I think I love you.
If anybody has music to show, we could show them on our own channels. Oh boy, I'm firing tonight.
Yeah, he was good.
Dusty watched the documentary on
I only
Jason
bought
Miller.
one CD this week.
Yeah, I'm cursing a little bit, Rob. Yes.
This is the only thing I have bought.
Oh.
Yeah, I went on a
No,
Harry James kick.
No, but I may get some stuff in a few days.
For your CDs.
So we'll see.
I'm going to empty a CD rack with old radio shows, so I need to.
Oh,
okay.
And this
Looks
one
good.
looks pretty new. $2 for this looks pretty new.
Ooh, great.
$2.
Got a few, yeah. I have a bunch of DVDs in one of those. Yeah.
That is everything I watch.
Yeah.
That's it?
Masses of those things.
But tomorrow, actually, I read that there's one thread story in Sundsvall that will shut down. So we'll go there tomorrow and see if
Anything new?
Typical Joe, Rovis says. And that's why you don't want to hang around.
I know. James is cursing.
Yes.
I know.
But I try not to swear on the show, but sometimes it'll slip out if I drop something, and you never know. But I don't mean to. I try to keep it G, but sometimes it's hard. Joe, do you have a Beatles hardcover book called The Beatles Sessions?
I don't think there's one just called Sessions, is there? I don't know. I have one recording sessions.
Because Wasega George is sending me his copy. He said that he's had it for 20 years. He told me last Sunday he wanted me to have it.
I don't know. I have a bunch of session books. I don't know the exact title. Recording sessions, dates.
Well, when I get it, I'll show. If you're doing your Nails Lounge, I'll show it to you.
Everybody.
I'm excited to get that book.
I have a.
You're talking about
hardcover.
there's the Lewison book. There's another one that's got a black cover that's not Lewison.
Yeah.
Well, I'll find out when I get it.
I got one of those in there.
What's all these breakout things I never had in my life?
One of those?
What was that, Mark Lewison?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a soft cover one.
I don't know if
It's a
it's
different
that
cover
one.
than the one I have.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that one I'm getting.
Don't forget, All in the Family's on tonight.
All in the Family killed the Partridge Family.
Yeah, I don't know how. You can make me smile.
Oh, I do.
How?
Rob.
It's a better show by far. That's how.
But George always likes to spoil me.
I mean, they were on.
He wanted me to
They were
have
on the
book.
same
I'm like,
night.
okay.
They were probably on different networks.
Oh, you mean how they weren't
They were
programmed together?
on 4 years
You like
together.
to
I
tease
don't know
me,
how
Rob. I
it
know
would've
you
killed
do.
it, but whatever.
CBS, right? And the different night.
Yeah, different night. They were on 4 years together. I don't know how,
Well, thank you, Henry. I'm actually 54.
Ooh, he's older than you thought. Ooh.
I like to act a little younger because I want to feel younger.
It's like I usually say, You need to have one step in the old you and then
Tom-
one step
Tom-
in the new you.
Tom's watched the telephone auction video this
What are
It
you
was
talking
interesting.
about from Peter
It was
Sellers'
interesting.
tape?
It's kind of dated now, but it was interesting at the time.
I don't know anything about it.
I have an out. I think of the album. I don't even remember it. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
it's
on
on
it.
Yellow Dog. I have it on
Yeah.
CD on Yellow Dog.
Mhm.
The quality isn't great, but the recordings are pretty interesting. I mean,
Yeah. Mhm.
you know.
Okay, Joe can help me because I'm trying to find this. I don't know if it's out in the wild or anything, but
Put me on
they
the spot.
played it. They played it again on Breakfast with the Beatles with Chris Carter on Sirius XM on Friday morning. It was Freddie Lennon, John's dad. It's my heart, it's my life, it's my
Yeah.
home. Is that actually on a 45?
I don't know. I only have, I must have heard it on YouTube or something.
Give me a second.
There
Yeah,
should
But
be
I
out there
never-
somewhere. Yeah.
The movie that Ray is asking about is The River Wild,
Oh yeah, I've seen that movie.
which I like that movie, The River Wild.
Yes, I have it on CD. It's on a British double CD celebrating Jewel Records, I think it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's
But yeah, that was a 45. It was a minor hit in the UK.
3 generations of Lennons putting out music.
Right. This bootleg right here, Unsurpassed Masters,
Okay.
number 8, is the Peter Sellers tape.
Okay.
Oh wow.
The Peter Sellers tape, right there, people. There it is.
Yeah.
That's
Cost you $78.
that's it. That's the Peter
Hey
Sellers.
Brad, how you doing?
Oh,
Hey.
Brad, yay!
Oh, it is on a 45 record.
Yeah.
Ah,
Brad,
hey.
can you hear me?
Doing better, Brad?
Hope you're doing better, Brad. We're all
Yeah.
during our prayers.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, we're nice.
I gotta say, Ray cracked me up there. I gotta say, Ray, that was funny. I gotta say, I do laugh at some Ray stuff, you know.
I was going to say something I forget. Oh yes, now I remember. Doc, what is the album of the week?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's asked for the album of the week.
Did you
Hang on.
forget?
No, I got
Okay.
one.
Okay. What is it?
Let's see what we got this week.
Yeah.
See. Okay, ready? Here's the album of the week.
Yeah.
It's
Isn't that
The
always the
Circus
same?
is in Town.
Hey!
Earl Evans and his circus band. Look,
Mm,
the kids are so like, oh, I love you, clown.
that's
It's
not
Kingo
Bozo.
the Clown.
No,
I
it's
look-
not. Oh, it's not
I love the
Bozo.
look.
How would you fly today?
I like the
Yeah.
look of the kid sitting in the clown's lap. He looked like,
Yeah.
get me out of here. Take your
I was
damn
gonna say, yeah.
It's Kingo the Clown. Kingo
Yeah, you
the
only
Kid.
see
Oh, I'm glad you're
one.
feeling better, Brad.
I'm glad.
Yeah, Beetle Brad can hear y'all pretty well.
You only see one of the clown's hands in that.
It's not good in the right ear. Completely clogged up, but feeling pretty
Yeah,
good.
That's good.
That sucks,
you're
Brad.
feeling good.
I wrote a long comment on his video. I lost my hearing in both ears for close to 3 months.
Wow.
I was not happy. I couldn't hear anything, and I really missed music more than anything. I couldn't listen to music.
Beetle
Ooh,
Brad, fancy showing your memorabilia collection when Beans died.
Hmm.
I didn't say that. I'm imitating somebody else saying that.
So, kids, shall we try this little panel thing that we
Match
talked
game?
about? I've been
No.
wondering about doing that.
Something?
And,
Why do I have like breakouts going on here?
I told like a lot of stuff, Doc. So yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah, I know. I've got a little
Talk
stack
about
here,
it at
too.
least.
But Brad wants to talk to Tim there. Thanks for your comment, what you said to him. Thank you to all the rest of you. Yeah, I know. It's nuts.
Feel better, Brad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Brad, you're a fighter and you're strong and you'll bounce
You can do
back
it.
from this. You always have.
You got it, Brad.
Yep, you got it, boy.
Okay. So what we're going to do right now is look at live albums that were
Okay.
Uh-oh.
and decide whether they were sweetened or unsweetened.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who don't know, a sweetened album, live album would be like they've recorded a live album and said, we got stuff to fix. So like they might
Yeah.
redo a guitar part or
Reduce
something. like whatever.
Yeah, aside from the normal production that you do on a live album,
Yeah.
they actually went back and re-recorded bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, say like Frampton Comes Alive.
Mm.
One of the most
That's
famous
my first
live
one in
albums
my
ever.
stack.
There
That's
you
the
go.
first one in
Okay.
my
I've never
stack.
played anything but the 2 tracks on that.
Yeah, the
It's
thing had the
on there.
singles at one time. Yeah.
Oh, this
What do
was
you say,
big.
Doc?
I've only heard one song on that album, so I can't really say much.
I think
Really?
that's Sweetened.
That's one more than I ever.
I vote kind of like Sweetened because
Creed.
Yes.
because
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
the crowd is too boisterous for what's going on here.
Again, if you go back and watch a video for any of these songs, I know it's not the same performance, but if you watch the video, it doesn't sound anything like the record.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
that's always, it should sound a little like it, I mean. So I say Sweetened on that one.
So did you redo the mouth thingy? They go wow 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 wow. Oh, wow,
Oh, no,
wow.
the crowd's
Yeah, but
going,
it doesn't.
oh, yay, yay
Yeah.
on
It's
the
not
on the
the same
wah-wah.
though.
Mm-hmm. The wah wah thing in his mouth. I keep thinking he's bite down on it and electrocute himself.
Well,
Show that.
He swallowed a harmonica.
Yeah.
Okay, what else you got, Doc?
I have a feeling. What's
I
the
think we got
next
some
one?
of the same ones.
I don't know. What do you guys think about this one?
No.
Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl.
I think it was actually pretty good because I have it on vinyl.
Okay, but the question is, sweetened or unsweetened?
Unsweetened. Oh, let me get mine then.
Weird copy of it.
I don't know how I feel about that one, if it's sweetened or not.
Could you
I haven't heard
it back then?
I don't think, if anything, it was
No,
de-sweetened.
it wouldn't have been sweetened
Yeah.
back then.
Like
I'd say no. It's not good enough to be sweetened.
It was de-sweetened. I think they're very good in that, but
Yeah.
I think they're de-sweetened. They took the screams as much as they
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, that's production. That's got nothing to do with sweetening.
Where the hell's my Hollywood Bowl?
Well, you got then maybe for the beginning you should explain what you mean by sweetened.
I did. They go back and you fix bits and bobs. My
Fix it
bass wasn't
inside
very
there.
good.
Oh, right. Okay.
Bass. My vocal wasn't good, so I fixed the
No, they
vocal.
didn't do that with that.
That's
Nobody
sweetening.
re-recorded. By the way, Shea Stadium was sweetened the film. But
Production wasn't, So I say unsweetened.
I read somewhere that they had the tapes and they took it back and was like inaudible.
Well,
So
yeah,
they do the tracks.
Turning down the applause and things isn't sweetening it. That's what a producer
no, but it wasn't
does,
inaudible.
sweetening
I
it.
don't think there was some
It's
other
getting
reason,
a
but I
band
can't remember what
involved
the
and
reason.
actually redoing stuff that's sweetening it. In my view, so that's
Well,
unsweetened.
because of the screams, Doc, right? You meant with the Hollywood Bowl.
Well, yeah, like you try to record, and all you hear is like an airplane noise, So
Yeah.
I have read that they redid the tracks.
No.
It would have come out if they would have redone the tracks at the time. They would have released it.
Yeah.
If they would have taken the time to do that, then they would have released it.
Okay.
No,
Well, I mean, did they call John Paul, George, and Ringo back to play again?
That's what I read. That's what I read.
No, they would have released it if they did.
I think they did that with the Shea Stadium concert. Actually, the film of Shea Stadium.
Well,
I think
maybe
they went back.
I got my albums mixed up or whatever, but I had read that they had to come back in and re-record the songs.
No.
Just a run through.
Yeah, Bernard Purdy was on the drums.
Yeah.
What about this one? Wings Over America.
I think that's sweetened.
Well,
I
I
think
can't
it's
say
sweetened,
anything because
too.
I don't have the album yet and haven't
That's
heard
the
it.
one that started it all for me. I think it's sweetened.
Yeah.
I also think I'm one of the only people in the world that doesn't get such a kick out of that album. I don't know.
It's a good
I
album,
think
but is it
That's
real or
weird.
is it memorized?
I don't know how much,
It's a little
but
too
I
light.
think at least some of it. Again, this one, I point to the Silly Love Songs video. You watch the Silly Love Songs video,
Yeah.
and it doesn't sound. I know it's not the same performance.
If it's not the
but
same,
it doesn't sound as much as it should like this.
No, I think you put the maybe
does
I'm
that
amazed
the
on
video
the
has been re-recorded?
greatest. Yeah.
Well, I just
Yeah,
sweeten
but-
means Paul didn't like his bass, so maybe he re-recorded the bass, or maybe he
Yeah.
did some vocals. And I'm not saying every vocal, and I'm not saying they re-recorded the whole thing, but they've done work on it.
So it's like after work had been done on it.
Yeah, and not just production work, but physical playing instruments or singing, or Not that it's fake; it's just improved. That's what sweetening is.
Well, keeping with the idea,
Okay.
they made a gig.
Oh, that's
No.
fantastic. That better not be
No.
sweet.
Yeah, good one.
So
I
this
say
is
no on
a
that
real
one.
thing. There's no overdubs or
Yeah,
fixes or
no,
nothing.
I say no on that one.
This is like thought perfect.
I
Well,
heard
at
they had.
point
I
in
don't know if
time,
it's.
they weren't doing it so much. They had enough technology to sweeten it live. That's why today you don't get much sweetened live albums because you're using so much technology live now that you don't have to.
Is that the one that Richard Dolan came back and did some reshoots, vocals for that?
Might have. He might have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
you're right,
background vocals.
Brad. You're definitely right
It's
on
quite
that one.
possible. It's quite possible. Now I'm gonna hold up one of Joe's favorites.
Yeah, George's point right there is it, most albums back then did. Most of your major studio album, company, not studio, major label albums, if they released a live album, there was some work on most of them. I would think.
Kiss Alive.
I heard for a fact that was.
I think that's mostly a studio album.
I mean, I don't even know Kiss, but I remember
the worst one of all.
watching a documentary and hearing that was sweetened.
This album really doesn't exist. There is no such thing as a Kiss Live concert recording.
Well,
it was all done in the studio with added crowd effects.
See, I don't think that. I think a lot of it was replaced.
Oh. Then they made what, 2 or 3 more?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Two more.
All the same way.
I don't know.
That's so true, Brad.
I don't know.
Can
Live in Detroit though. Ooh. What else we got? Devo Live. What do you think?
Who cares?
We
Oh,
do
you need
the,
Michael Pillar for that one.
do the whip part. Yeah.
Devo.
Hold one up, Tim. It's your turn.
Okay.
I'll give you a turn.
Let's cut that. Oh.
Oh, I have that.
Lungs in the attic.
Mm-hmm.
I think almost definitely work was done on this.
Yeah.
They sound too much like the original versions. I mean, they really do.
Songs in the Attic isn't a complete live album. It is taken from. It's like Running on Empty by Jackson Browne. It's taken from different kind of places, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think,
so, yeah,
I think the
recorded
songs
different
were
places.
sweetened in the studio. It really did.
It's not a complete live album.
Henry,
However-
please stop begging
however,
and stuff. By the way, I don't want
I don't
stop.
think it's sweetened. The Co-op album, I don't think is sweet.
Okay.
No sweet.
This is actual live as it was.
So that's one of the few that have never been tampered with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little later too, but and I'll do one more here.
Hopefully
Like that.
I have that one.
Again, I think
it's original.
sweetened. I don't know how much, but I think it's been sweetened a little bit.
Like tiny bit.
Yeah, I don't. And let me show one more real quick that I'm pretty sure has been very much sweetened.
Okay. Oh yeah, Silver Bullet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this has been very much sweetened.
Wow. He's really not that good.
Well, no, and this one I'm not sure about. This is one I'm on the fence about. His next live album, I'm thinking less so, if at all.
So Tim, when you buy a live album, do you sit at home and just go like, "This is so phony"?
No, I'm thinking about this early for
Studio,
the first
folks.
time.
Studio.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to show this. I have to show this because I think this has been sweetened.
Yeah, I think so. It sounds that way.
How dare you
I
go
think
against
this
the
has been
queen?
sweetened. So I have to show that. I think.
That Bob Seger first live album that you showed, I really would like in my collection.
Oh, anyone out there want to send a?
Bob
No,
Seger.
it's just mentioning that.
Oh.
I wish.
Not
that's
sweet.
sweet.
Bingo.
Not
Oh, that's
sweetened.
full of
Nobody bothered with that.
Not sweetened.
Mm-hmm. Tim is reaching. What else you got?
Oh,
that's about this one too, but I'm leaning towards yes. It was.
Well, the live. I used to have a live VHS of that one, and they sound good live.
I agree with Rob Skure.
Mm-hmm.
We all need to be sweetened.
Well, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I don't have that. Well,
that was sweetened, I think.
See, I don't think it is.
Yeah, well, how about the guy? How about us talking to the guy on Talk More Talk? Well,
it's George Harrison live in Japan, Ray.
Yeah.
Stuff was done with the crowds on that.
By then, there was more technology, and they didn't need to do it.
Listen, Tim, you don't listen to things. I said we interviewed the guy on Talk More Talk that produced that, and he at least did things with the audience noise.
Well, that's not sweetening.
You have your definition. I'll have mine.
Back and working on redoing guitars and redoing vocals.
Changing the crowd's response to me is sweetening.
No, that's not. That's producing. That's on everything. Every live album ever made has been.
All right, you win, Tim. You win. I'm just going to say you win. You win. You win. It's easier that way.
Well, no, but that's. Well, I wanted to show this one.
This is like a pointless thing anyway because it's all opinion, really.
Okay.
Who's last?
82, I think.
Yeah. I think 100% no, because they would have put some energy into it if
they're ready to call it quits anyway. Yeah.
This is terrible. This is one of the worst live albums I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
It needed sweetening.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
I've only got two more.
Okay. Go ahead.
You got two more.
Oh.
The Monkees live. Sweetened or unsweetened?
Unsweetened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't make up our minds on this one.
No, unsweetened. They didn't do anything to this.
Yeah.
Again, it's not good enough. It sounds like the Monkees would sound.
When I saw them, there were just only 4 guys on stage, unless they were playing. Some recorded something.
It was all the people in the shadows.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All the wah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One last one.
One more.
Yeah.
No, 2 more.
Oh.
Live and in concert.
You're kidding.
Is that sweetened or unsweetened?
No, that's actually them.
Yeah,
Danny's bass playing is
they're
outstanding.
playing that bass. Mm-hmm.
Well,
and that's the original Chris playing the drums.
I know they had to redo the tambourine. Yeah.
Yeah, in between fights.
Yeah. So like, you don't play a guitar or a bass guitar, you pluck it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Partridge Family has done a live album.
No.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Yeah.
See, this would be a no, because this is so modern. They've got so much technology on that stage with them.
Yeah.
That this is being no. They're doing it all live.
So that's a later days Monkey.
What if somebody didn't like their playing or something, a sour note here or there on a modern thing?
They redo everything, the guitar parts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
They come in and fix it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's it must happen all the time. You break a guitar string.
And if that happens, you leave it on the live recording. That's how I feel about it.
There's a live album I used to have called 4-Way Street from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and they admitted they went back into the studio. We did some
almost everybody did. Till at least 1980, almost everybody fixed.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But oddly, I think the smaller the band, the less it was done. If you've only got a couple of people on stage, you're generally playing, there's not much to fix, so they didn't. Yeah. But when you've got a whole group of people, somebody's going to botch some stuff.
Yeah, the worst time is when Jimi Hendrix's guitar caught fire. They had to, they had to fix that.
After, was that Monterey?
I think it was every concert.
Yeah.
Well, I thought at one point Jimmy did it on purpose. That he set his guitar on fire.
Yeah, I think
while he was playing it.
Good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, he played so fast it just caught fire.
No,
It was the friction that happened. Damn, I burned another one.
yeah, that's good.
I know. Well, yeah, Brad.
Oh, Brad's putting Yoko down. Oh no,
Yo,
not you,
yo,
Brad.
yo,
Not you. Not you.
they would have to do a lot of sweetening.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo,
Yeah.
boo-hoo.
No kidding.
Well, that's just a popular joke people like to make at her expense. We don't really know about if that's true or not. She's not that
What?
great to begin with, so.
When did this happen? Billy J. Kramer was at Pee Wee's Playhouse? What?
Really?
Really?
What? What?
That'd been interesting. Do you sing?
Well, I think I missed out on that one.
Concert. Yeah.
Unless it was like the Christmas special, which had all these stars, including K.D. Lang and Cher and stuff. Like, wow.
Wow.
So Brad continues. Is the sickness
Brad.
talking in the medicine? Yeah. Jimi Hendrix is over there right now.
Wow.
No, he lives in my hometown. I've told people about this before on other streams. Jimi Hendrix lives in my town. He's a local celebrity. You can go on Google images and find pictures of Jimmy in my town. I'm not making this up. There's a guy that thinks he's Jimi Hendrix, and if you tell him he's not, you better start running.
So he travels America just showing up and
No, he doesn't travel America. He lives in my city. But he thinks he's Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, so you see him often. Tim?
What?
Really?
You see him often?
I haven't in a couple years, but I haven't. He used to always hang out in front of the bar that I went to.
Oh, okay.
I would see him all the time. He would say hello to me, and I would say hello, Jimmy. And, you have to.
Yeah.
You
See him at the grocery store. Yeah.
See, George says he'd rather hear a live album in its original form.
Yeah.
But you rarely did. You rarely did until the mid '80s, and then sometimes maybe you would. And you want to hear how an artist. No, he doesn't. You want to hear an artist actually sounded in the late '70s and '80s. Pick up these unauthorized, I'll call them, like albums that they did on radio stations and networks and stuff like that. Live in concert and that kind of stuff. Those aren't sweetened.
Oh, Jorgen's reaching for something. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Depeche Mode Sweetened.
Sweet. Oh, Stevie Nicks.
I heard Stand Back today on the radio.
No. Mm-hmm.
That's sweetened for sure.
This is radio.
That's sweetened just by her face.
Yeah. Stuff like
anything with Stevie is sweet.
Yeah.
Stuff like that Tom Petty box that came out. I think it was 5 albums like a year ago or something. 5 nights at the LA Forum or whatever. I've got an original of that. It's only 3 of the night. Well, it's a mixed bag of it. It's 3 CDs, and that thing isn't sweetened. That thing is
this is from radio. This is radio released by radio stations.
Mm-hmm.
Stand back. Sounding
a Hendrix album. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he could do this, Tim?
No, like I said, I haven't seen him for all I know, he's dead now. But he was around a couple years ago, and like I said, just go to Google Images and. Well, I don't want to tell you where I live, so I don't want to tell you exactly where to search. But there are pictures of Jimmy. And somebody bought him a guitar. Somebody felt bad for him and bought him an electric Strat. And he carried it for a while, but he's out in the rain, and he ruined it within 6 months.
It probably warped or something.
He didn't have a case or anything. He just carried it.
Those strings fell off. Who was that one guy, Doc?
What one guy?
So just were on there a minute ago.
Yes, I'm in upstate New York, Henry, but I'm not going to say exactly where.
Well, that's nice of Henry to help out, right?
Yeah, thank you, Henry. Yeah, big help, Tim. Thanks a lot.
I'm going to say sign off now and leave the place for Rob S.
All
Okay.
right.
Jorgen, oh,
Yeah,
All right.
Have a good night. See you later.
See you,
Jorgen.
Okay, bye-bye.
Always
Bye-bye.
nice seeing you.
yeah. Well, that is right, Ray. That Tim is in upstate Mexico.
Yes, I
How'd
am.
you know?
How did you know?
Tim is living in the house that drip blood.
Ole.
Mm-hmm.
The house that drip blood.
Like I was watching a game show earlier this week,
Mm-hmm.
and the question was, the answer starts with the letter W. Now, this W is a city in Ontario or the name of a famous castle. And I went,
That was a hard one.
I know. And then,
Yeah.
and you know, like somebody, is it Windsor? You are correct. And I'm going like, I freaking live in Windsor. How can I muff that one?
Yeah.
It's super embarrassing. Yeah.
Crazy.
I know the answer was me. I think Gray should go up on the panel.
Who's Gray?
Oh, maybe Ray, maybe.
Oh, Ray Gray. Ray. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Have any of us been to Niagara Falls? Yes.
Slowly
No.
I turned.
Not me.
No,
Nope.
never been. Yeah, never been. Never been.
I rode my bike to Niagara Falls once for something to do.
Oh, so you've been there then?
Mm-hmm.
But I've been there many times.
Yeah. It's mesmerizing, isn't it?
It's a lot of water.
You
could
can
fill a
just stand
bathtub
at the
really
edge of the falls and you see a twig coming, and you know what's going to happen to that twig. It's
Going down. Yeah.
woof. So, and then you start looking for more twigs. So, find me a twig,
Right.
throwing stuff in the river just to whatever. Big question, is it easy to cross the border into Detroit? Yes, you must swim really hard, or you can take a bridge or a tunnel. And it costs like $15 to go. It's expensive.
Back both times?
Yes, like
$30 to go to.
Come back.
Wow. Okay.
I know it's ridiculous. Like I bet the Brooklyn Bridge doesn't cost that much.
No. That's swim across. Yeah,
No, it does. It does. It costs.
It does? Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, the Detroit Auto Show is on right now.
Ooh.
Collector's call.
Yeah, cars.
Yeah, I'm not interested
it's
toys.
Toys.
Toys again? They keep having toys. We're running out of subjects.
There was a bunch of new cars at the fair yesterday, and they're like $40,000 or more.
Yeah.
Cars are going up.
You should just have a VIP pass, Doc, to go into Detroit.
Yeah,
You should
I'm
work
Doc.
over there.
I wish.
Where you don't have to pay. Oh, man, Doc is here. I got my VIP pass. Screw you, I'm not paying this.
Well, I've had them ask, what is on your license plate? What is that? That's my YouTube channel. Oh. You mean you're famous? Yes, I am. I'm a celebrity. Yeah, let me through.
No autographs.
You ever say to them, "Don't you know who I am?"
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm a
really.
famous
Should.
YouTube star.
Well, when they say, like, what do you mean, Doc Docus? What's that? Don't you know who I am?
The famous Doc. Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. Or
Don't
be
you
like,
eat cereal for breakfast?
Yeah.
A new Bentley?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have to show your passport? Yes. Yes. Once upon a time.
Passport. I would like your passport.
What it was 9/11 that started the passport business.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just be able to go. Unless you're traveling with Indians. I traveled with 2 Indians once. We were there for like 2 hours. I'm like, God, can we just leave?
Now,
What?
Do
No, I
you,
was going to
do
say,
you have
9/11
trouble?
started the
Go
passport. Hang on, Jeff.
Yeah.
9/11 started the passport thing.
Hmm.
COVID started the thing where you got to show that you're vaccinated. Do
Yeah.
you have proof of vaccination and all this kind of stuff?
All that stuff.
But it was only not even a year ago that stuff was finally dropped.
Hmm.
Otherwise, like if a Canadian went to America and tried to come back to his own freaking country,
Hmm.
you had to have proof of vaccination and stuff. It was ridiculous.
Hmm.
I know, right?
And yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of American stuff last year because of that. But
Yeah.
hmm.
I was wanting to know if can you like go across to Detroit and buy groceries and bring them back to Canada?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Of course,
Okay.
yes.
They won't
They
go
search
through.
your car. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Hmm.
It happens.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened to us with the Indians.
Yeah.
And by Indians, I don't mean Native Americans. I mean Indians.
Guys.
Dusty's using your name there, Tim.
Funny, the same
did
thing
they
happened
have,
to me when I used Dusty Spins.
Did they
Oh,
have a Tatanka in the trunk? Did they have a Tatanka?
apparently, yeah.
Tatanka.
I like them
Buffalo.
both, but I kind of prefer the Q&As.
Here you go, Henry.
So, Doc, next time you cross the border and you go to the border crossing and the guy says, what are you doing here? Say, excuse me, sir, do you have any Grey Poupon?
That'll go over real well. Pull over here. Pull
Yeah,
over.
joking with the guy, the border guy, is always fun.
No, it's
If you don't have anything to do the entire day, joke with the border guy.
Oh, I got stuff over that.
look.
But I heard the worst people you can get going across the border is the women. Oh, they can be bitches. I know it happened to me, my uncle once.
No, it's when they try to throw you. So you come to the border and you pull up and they look at you and they go, "What's up?" What? You know? Not where are you going? What is your citizenship? Blah blah blah. What's up? Or the other thing is, say you're going to a baseball game, which we do on occasion, sure. You pull up, and the purpose for coming into America? We're going to the baseball game. Why?
Why?
I
I got to keep my mouth shut. It's not easy, folks. It ain't.
Yeah. Okay.
They're worried about the wrong things. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's not so much worry. It's like, how do you come back to this? You know, it should be a simple thing, like, what is your citizenship? Where are you going? And if you say where you're going, why? When it's like a baseball game or something, like, why are you going to a baseball game?
I like baseball.
I know it's a stupid question, really.
You know what would be better, Doc? If you're going home, and they say, "Where are you going?" and you go home, and then they say, "Why?"
Because I lived there, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've gotten that sort of, like you're coming back into Canada and where are you going? I'm going home. And where do you live? Well, here. They try to trick you.
Yeah.
Well, look, you didn't read my passport. It says right there where I live.
But sometimes these borders, I think they sit in a boardroom and what kind of dumb questions can we ask these people?
Yeah, probably so.
All this kind of stuff. So, but ordinarily crossing the border is fairly easy, except for the traffic.
Yeah.
The traffic can be like, you get one border guard that wants to go by the book, and like ask every question under the sun. Open your trunk, go through the trunk. What's this? It's my air pump, or whatever, Henry wants me to turn into super chats. It ain't gonna happen. Just send me money. Send me money.
Pretty good.
Send him 99 cents.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
See, I thought those guys would go through your
And then
groceries and everything. Yeah. Because you bought milk? No.
You can tell it's not a Canadian milk because it's not in a bag.
Yeah, now I'm big bag milk. It's other kind of milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought Rob S. was out there. He was waiting to come
Yeah, I
in.
thought someone else was going to
Yeah,
join
we have
us.
an hour left,
Brad.
Robert.
Because he had said he was going to wait when Jorgen leaves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We have an hour left, Robert. You can join us.
I'll stick the link back in.
Yeah, come up and join
Hey,
us.
waiting.
Yeah. What's this? 99 cents over and over becomes a lot. Well,
No,
that's
it
true.
doesn't, because YouTube. How many times I got to tell you? YouTube takes 30%.
Yeah.
And you gotta do it 101 times for Joe to get paid if you do it 99 cents.
Well, I've got a few emails from YouTube creators for me to sign up early for YouTube partnership. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it the way it is now.
Well, you have to have 1,000 subs and
4,000 watch hours.
thank you. 4,000 watch hours.
Whatever that means,
I
4,000.
mean, I've got enough of all that, but I don't think I'm going to do
Really?
it.
Because it took a long time. Well, my movie channel was like ridiculous trying to get whatever the 4,000 watch hours mean.
Oh, you don't look at your analytics, Joe?
Yeah, I do, but it took a long time to get it on the movie channel. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got enough watch hours, but the thing is, it's all copyrighted material.
Yeah,
So-
Beetle Brad's getting commercials posted. They're doing that. They're posting commercials, and you're not getting paid a dime.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. You can do that. That's why they want you to sign up so you can get paid. Otherwise, they're going to do it anyway. So,
Yeah. So, Brad, get in the partnership.
Yeah.
Or something, whatever.
Next
whatever.
time Paul has one of those archive sets, you'll be ready.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played any for a while.
But apparently, now, according to my friend who calls himself the Lamb, he's a guitarist. He's from Cardiff, Wales. I've interviewed him on my channel. He's amazing. He'll be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. his time, which is 4 p.m. my time. I mean, 3 o'clock my time. And he said that now that he's partnered, apparently you can't swear anymore on your channel.
Oh.
Ooh.
no, that's not true.
Can't say that stuff anymore.
It's not really true.
This one's for Tim.
Angel 1, immediate launch.
Sergeant.
Attack and destroy target.
Come in, Nigel. Come in, Nigel. Come on, Nigel. Eat your breakfast.
By saving tokens from special packs of Kellogg's Rice Krispies, you can get free Captain Scarlet vehicles.
Come on, Nigel. SRG, Colonel.
Oh, real cute almost commercials. Hey.
Yeah, well,
That was interesting.
what confuses me is Rice Krispies have bigger pops. What does that mean?
Well, they bigger pops when they get in the milk.
I've never seen new and improved Rice Krispies. Now they're bigger.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Invisible Ray or Peter Boothroyd?
Yeah.
What that means?
I'm confused because that kid's mother looked like a puppet. I've never seen a woman look more like a puppet in my life. I'm like, did they make a life-size puppet and put it in a chair?
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
Hey, did you ever think of like Invisible Ray cereal?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would it taste like?
Nothing.
Booze. I'm sorry. I know Ray.
Alcohol.
No, did I just say I'm sorry with Invisible Ray?
Sorry about that.
But seriously, the reason I'm saying is because I think Ray was trying to beat that. Yeah. That's why I'm saying that. So you're gonna say I have a heart, you see.
Well, I use ad blocker and I'm not knocked off.
Nope.
I have to turn off my ad blocker now and let the commercials go.
No, you don't. I never
don't?
use it. No.
Oh, I turned it off, but they said it would only work for a few minutes.
You have ad blocker on, Doc?
Yeah, I got ad blocker
then
on.
I'm gonna do like you do. You getting a free ride?
Yeah, afraid so. I've had an ad blocker for, I don't know, 5 years.
I heard they were going to crack down on it. I don't know why, because they're crazy. That's why.
Nope, I'm not. It's a rumor.
I've got it. I've got a good one, Doc. This is going to be the best cereal ever, but you'll have to wear a mask when you eat it.
What?
Exploding Rice Krispies.
Well,
Put them in milk and they explode in your face.
No, you can, yeah.
They do that now.
Mm-hmm. They
It's
do
hard
that.
to eat with a mask on.
Snap, crackle, pop into your
Oh.
mouth.
Listen, Martin. Martin. Oh man. Sorry, I'm way ahead of you. Sorry. Keep thinking it's my chat. It's not.
They're
Force
fighting
that.
over in the comment section.
It's like ridiculous. It's like Henry. Why do you do that, Martin McGrath? I have to ask you that, Martin. Why do you? It's amazing how you see things in other people, but you don't see them in like the people you like. You're saying, Henry, don't attack others. How could you possibly tell Henry not to attack when you're a fan of the biggest attacker that there is? I don't understand that at all. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So anyway, I just
See,
come
Robert
right out.
P. Robert P. had to go
Ooh.
eat dinner. BLT sandwiches. Ooh.
Yum yum.
Yeah. Good.
I had Irish stew for my dinner.
Yeah. And if
I'm
everything
eating too.
goes nicely, I may be seeing Robert P. later this week.
Great.
When that
Oh,
book-
interesting. Very good. Puffy tacos, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a puffy taco in a while, but yeah, I ordered that book with the TV
Wow.
schedule.
Yeah.
You know, Martin McGrath, it's not as strange as me defending Henry as the people in person in particular you defend. That's bizarre. But I want to also say, Ray says, I'm not going to start crying if someone mentions booze. Well, that's not the thing. The thing is, it's a respect. I mean, last I heard
Yeah.
you were trying to beat the things, the alcohol.
Yeah.
So I think it's, once in a while a person could be decent,
Yeah.
We're all decent, aren't we?
Yeah. I know, Ray, you and I have not been the best of friends, and we've had our issues in the past. But you know what? I have to say, Ray, I'm proud of you that you're getting on the straight and narrow. I really am. And I mean that sincerely.
Yes. Always show respect.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Respect for your audience. Yes.
You know what? I just thought of the Rice Krispies commercials from the 70s where they had that kind of Peter Sellers, Inspector Clouseau guy in the commercial. He says, I knew that, Mummy. When he used to eat the Rice Krispies. Remember that one, Jeff?
I think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He used to go, I knew that, Mummy.
Had it on Saturday morning, I believe. That's where they had all those commercials.
3 steps forward, my mechanical friend.
Yeah.
And he does.
And in the words of Monty Python, always look on the bright side of life.
That was a plot point for the first few episodes where Will could imitate Smith and the robot would obey.
I don't know. Must be something in some kind of the quality of his voice. Remember Don West is trying to say, Ron, how does he do that? How does he do that? I don't know. Must be something about the quality of his voice. Listen, Will, tell him to make a navigational estimate. We need a navigational effort,
really.
my good man.
Hey, George.
Estimate. Go make it.
It works, doesn't it? It's a plot point.
You should have at least tried to have a little more of an accent.
Hello.
Not for nothing. Why couldn't like Don or Professor Robinson do his voice?
Didn't have the quality.
3 steps forward, my mechanical friend.
Anyway. Yeah.
I don't care. That's such a good show. I love it. And those early episodes, I like them. And I like them later too. Sorry.
Penny.
Excuse me, my friends, while I just take a quick bathroom break.
Thanks for letting us know.
Okay, hurry back.
Hurry back.
I mean, all you got to do is just take the camera off and go.
Henry and his dumbness can be blamed on a lack of an underdeveloped brain. Wow.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting to know.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter, he did turn 21, a month ago or something?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, he said he turned 21.
Yeah, he might be lying, but he's...
Yeah, it could be a lie, but we don't know. Henry has got small brain. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
3 steps forward. I'm trying to think what are the funny lines there are.
Yeah, they're a good one.
There's a line when remember that one when Smith eats the berries or whatever he eats, and he grows into a giant, whatever he eats.
Oh yeah.
And he's talking about, then Professor Robinson's talking about the pituitary gland. He says it's here at the base of the nose, pituitary gland. And then I remember that book you got. He says maybe John's is. He said, but most people have it at the base of their brains.
See, so somebody was analyzing every word.
That guy's really.
Wrong.
I mean, no, there's no. I mean, that's just a terrible mistake. But some of them, this guy goes crazy. I told you one of my biggest ones, right? When there's one at the beginning when there's a bad storm coming, and like leaves are everything's blowing, and the leaves are blowing into the ship and everything. And she goes, "Oh, the soonest there's like no life there." She goes, "Oh, the soonest we get off this lifeless planet, the better I'll like it." And the guy writes in the book. She mentions at the beginning the planet is lifeless. She says, "But leaves blow everywhere." And I'm like, well, but she's just saying lifeless as like an emotion, like it's just boring, dull. There's nothing, nobody here, lifeless. You not literally take it like there's no. I hate people like that analyze things, your shows and everything.
Well, Judy, all you have to do is wait an episode or so, and you'll find lots of life. You'll find pirates and
yeah.
And
I remember that one with the harp when they got the devil. And he goes. She tries to break the harp over his head, I think, or something like that. Season 2, one of my better season 2 episodes that I like.
Yeah. With the devil. Don't flip that harp so hard.
Yeah, and they say Hades, right? A visit to Hades.
They go going to Hades.
They can't say hell.
A visit to Hades. On the monkeys, they bleeped out the word.
Yeah.
That was a inside joke that they couldn't say on television.
Yeah, Henry. When I was 21, I was under the boardwalk with some chicks. I was doing all kinds of things at 21.
I know, changing the subject. Hey, any more Bonanza?
I watched another Bonanza. The other night, and there was something about Hops. What's his name? Hop Singh.
Hop Singh, the cook.
There's like a bunch of racist guys that beat him up and stuff like that. That's what I watched.
There's a lot of stuff online for free nowadays. All of those westerns there's Gunsmoke and there's Rawhide, and I've been watching Fess Parker as Daniel Boone.
Where's the site, Jeff? I'm looking for Rawhide, Clint Eastwood.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, they have Rawhide on there.
Yeah.
What's the basic thing of Gunsmoke? I mean, like with, is it all different story? Like, are there any main characters? What's the deal? With that?
It's Marshall Dillon, either Chester or Quint Asper or Festus, Doc and Kitty. So, and maybe Newly when he comes on. So you can watch Gunsmoke on the Pluto channel for free. So.
Oh yeah, they've got Gunsmoke. They have the Life and Times of Wyatt Earp on there on Pluto TV.
Right.
Maybe even Hootie Doody.
Yeah. With Bob Keyshawn.
Yeah. He spoke, in the last episode.
Yeah, he was the original Clarabelle.
And they even have the Brady Bunch on there too.
Yes.
Wow.
Tim's going to watch that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they have all the family on there too.
Yeah, and they have like Perry Mason and it's a lot of shows.
Has anybody ever seen a movie called Go-Go Mania?
Yeah.
No.
Have you?
Is it one of those? Wasn't it about 45 minutes?
I don't know. I've got a lobby card from it on my screen right now, and the interesting thing is there's all these people in it. But if you look at the bottom, you'll see that. Give it a second to come on. Let me find them here.
There it is. Wow.
All 5 Beatles are in it, apparently.
That one. Okay.
All 5 Beatles are in it.
Yeah, that was a 60s movie. Yeah,
you get all 5. That's rare to get all 5 Beatles. In
I think that may have been a British movie. I believe.
Okay, that's enough. I was like, why is there 5 Beatles?
I think that's something else. Yeah.
Well, of course there's 5, Tim. You're forgetting Melvin.
Melvin has got to take over sometime too.
I just find that very odd.
Yeah.
We don't want to confuse them with the Rolling Stones.
And if you look, I don't know if you read the side, it tells you all the people that are in it. The Beatles are the very last ones mentioned. And I'm like, they must only be in it for like 5 seconds or something.
That's
there's a bunch of those shows. They also had like the Tammy Show back then.
Yeah.
And they
Tammy
had
Show's really good.
Yeah.
If you know some of the stories behind it, it's even better. Because
well, lately I've been on a Star Trek fix, so I've been watching on Paramount Plus. I'm almost done season 2 of Star Trek Voyager.
Wow, there's so many. If I was ever a big Star Trek guy, boy, I'd be busy. So many series.
I know. I'm revisiting them all, but not in chronological order. I'm just watching whatever I want, whatever I feel I'm in the mood for. Because I always had a major crush on Captain.
Well, the thing I hate what they what I hate what they do is like, I know Star Trek the original series, right? When I got the original DVDs, they air them in broadcast order, instead of production order. I like watching in production order, the way that they were as they were made, because you hear like. Them refer to things otherwise if you do them in broadcast order that they haven't covered yet, or something, because they didn't shoot. They don't put them in the order they're shot in. Now with the Star Trek, I had to go crazy because you get like the first disc might have episode. The first one shown was episode 4. Then they showed like 7. Second, they showed episode 1/3. Originally broadcast that way, and I gotta watch them in the order that they made it. And I wish one of the Star Trek sets, I don't have the Blu-ray. I wish does anybody know? Do the Blu-ray sets put them in production order instead of broadcast order?
Still going to be. Anything is going to be shown in the order that it was shown in.
That's like even like Lost in Space. What if they showed them out of order? What if Reluctant Stowaway was episode 4 or something that they broadcast? It's like no.
But it's weird how they did it on Pluto TV with the original series, which I haven't watched yet, which I will at some point. They put the cage first before the Captain Kirk stuff.
That's what I mean.
The man trap,
Then the man trap comes after the cage. I've never seen it done. Usually they do all the Kirk stuff first, all through the seasons.
Well, what's the Jeffrey Hunter one?
The cage.
The cage.
Yeah, so I could see that being first, and then, but the man trap.
One. No, the man trap was the first one with that. There was another pilot that there was a guy that was Captain Kirk's original second in command, and he became an alien, and Captain Kirk had to kill him at the end of the series.
Well, what's the one when they have their playing the kind of chess, and Spock goes, he says, yes, another one of your human emotions. He says the first time we're introduced to Spock, but that should be the first time you see Spock. It shouldn't be like you watch 3 Spock episodes, and then on the 4th episode he goes, it's the introduction of Spock. That's ridiculous. I hate that.
I think it may have been an early one named Charlie X, I believe.
I love Charlie X. That's one of my favorites.
Spock's look changed too. Yeah. The first couple of episodes, he was very different than he eventually.
Well, that's what I mean too. Like you wouldn't want to see 3 or 4
they almost
later.
Had like Chinese eyes on him.
Yeah,
eyebrows went up, and I mean they
Asianized him.
Okay, well, I'm
Asianized,
thinking Pete Townsend here. All the best cowboys.
But one thing I could never understand about the Vulcans on every single different genre of Star Trek series that they've had. The normal people say sensors. Always the Vulcans say sensors. They always say, the sensors tell me, Captain, They always say sensors. Everybody else says sensors.
Spare me the poisonous bombs, you bubble-headed booby.
They're proper, I guess.
What does this mean?
I don't know.
PC on the chat. I don't get it, Robert. What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
I don't get it either.
Joe was being politically correct when I said Chinese eyes. That's what he said.
Oh,
okay. Okay, sorry.
Well, that's not my feeling. I'm just. I don't want to offend anybody out there that might not be able to sleep for like 3 years because he said Chinese.
He said something bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe they can never look at themselves or function anymore because of it.
Yeah. Thank you, Robert. We did figure that out.
Thanks, Sponge Robert.
Yeah,
In Star Trek: The Next Generation, the first season, my all-time favorite episode is The Big Goodbye, where Captain Picard goes into the holodeck and does Dixon Hill, the kind of like Sherlock Holmes guy. That I love that episode.
Well,
And that
I
won an
hated
Emmy,
those. I
that
hated the
episode.
holodeck episodes. I'm not a big fan of that.
I like the holodeck. No surprise.
I didn't like number one, and I didn't like Wesley, and I was like,
Oh, yeah, Wesley. Yeah. I do like Data very much. I think Data is a great character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Data's good. Yeah.
I like the best of both worlds.
There's is it the dating? No, it was
Borg. Yeah,
I watched an episode. It's only like 8 minutes long because it's only his segment. But Data was on an episode of To Tell the Truth.
Oh,
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was just one of the liars. You know, he was just, but he's there. Brett Spiner, there he is.
Yeah.
He's got long hair at that point in time.
Those days.
And
Do you have his album?
one of the liars.
Do you have his album?
Brent Spiner's album.
You know, because something like Old Yellow Eyes is back. Back then, yeah.
Yeah.
An album.
Yeah,
Okay,
I remember it coming out. I did.
Yeah.
But to tell the truth, that they had to figure out which one was Brent Spiner or was
No. He wasn't even an actor. He was like an engineer or something. I forgot. He said what he did, but it's definitely him. And they pointed out in the caption of the episode that Brett Spiner appears. You know, there's a channel.
It's not like the Orville
about Bill Cullen is the channel.
Exactly.
Well, one of the greatest Data moments for me, it's funny, in season 1, The Naked Now.
I've heard of that title.
Where he's on the bridge and he says, "There once was a woman from Venus whose body was shaped like a." Then the captain cuts him off. Then the captain cuts him off.
They're not going to say that on the show.
Out.
Yeah,
I'm sure they didn't say the word on the show.
No, they didn't. Because once he's saying that,
did?
Someone cuts him off, and then the Data faints.
Yeah, because there was an original episode called The Naked Time, and it was
Yeah.
the same virus that makes people go.
Oh boy, Naked Time, right on the original show.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, what are you drinking right now?
Gatorade.
Oh, because it looked like apple cider, and I was getting
No,
jealous.
it's Gatorade.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Like water.
I think he's got apple cider. Ooh, I want some.
No, it's Gatorade.
I was gonna reach over and grab.
Yeah, him.
Boy.
You want to drink? You want to drink?
Well.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Jeff, I got a question for you. Who is your favorite bad guy in the Star Trek series? The Cardassians, the Klingons, or the what's it called there?
Romulans.
Romulans.
I like the Romulans because
Yeah, me
Klingons
too.
were, you know.
Why do they call them Klingons? Because they cling on to you? And the planet is also called Klingon.
But it's weird because in
Yeah.
the original series, the Klingons didn't have the foreheads. But when we saw Star Trek: The Motion
Yeah.
Picture,
They had the
suddenly they
deal.
got that. But they don't
Yeah.
explain it. Why did they
Right.
have it then? But they
The
didn't have it in
makeup.
the original series.
It's been improved.
Some sort of bacteria.
Makeup improved.
Mhm.
They did explain it in something. I've seen it. I don't
In
remember
one of
what.
the films,
Because they ran out of bullets.
Like the Kardashians, they're just pretentious rich people. that
Yeah.
think they're
No, my favorite
privileged.
villains on any of these shows are the ones with the black bowler hats.
yeah.
They go like this. We want the robot. Whatever they say.
Yeah.
We want
Oh
the
yeah,
robot.
yeah. Yeah, kept-
CC, I'm the scariest alien. I'm here for the Native Americans to kill everyone besides them.
Why are you even reading that?
I don't know. I just saw that and I started reading it. What the hell?
Oh
Wow.
boy.
Who is this person?
Well, guess what? Bye.
Isn't it interesting how like certain people are up and these
Yeah.
things always happen. They all follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're famous.
Where do they come from?
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Quick, Joe. What is those names of the three guys in the bowler hats?
I don't know.
Oh, on Lost in Space.
Tom, Dick, and Harry? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, they had a name.
Oh, I know they did. They had like a group name with a something
Yeah.
somethings,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Is it a trivia question?
Kind of.
The Archons or something like that?
The Archons of Star Trek.
No,
Which one again?
no,
Which
the
one was
art,
the Archons?
no, I
Mhm.
don't, starts with an S.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Saticon.
Yeah, and they keep
Saticons?
reusing those outfits. I saw a third season episode called The Space Destructors.
Oh, I love
Where,
that episode. I
where
can't
Dr.
wait to see.
Smith makes this thing going, oh, you know?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And it shows up on an episode of Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea as well.
So great.
So,
All the monsters
yeah.
always do that, like
Yeah.
Oh
This
yeah, and
is
then
the
there's
guy.
the Gorn
Yeah.
monster that Kirk has to fight, and they play that cheesy fight music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I don't like that music as much as on the Lost in Space. What they was originally done is the crash landing music.
Yeah. Hmm.
On Lost in Space with a crash landing scene, they use it every time there's a fight. They use that, and it's so
And
much better music.
in those original episodes, they see the same rocks. They film them this way. Next episode, they film it going that way.
Yeah.
Oh my
Side
god.
view. They film westerns and everything out there.
Well, they just
Yep.
reversed the film.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
I want to go back to Earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a new song and dance act, and he'll be in the
Oh,
circus. Tiptoe by
oh
the
my!
window.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah.
Then the robot has to, does the robot sing it? Tiptoe.
Yeah, there's an episode of Lost in Space where they take the famous crash landing thing where they're,
Yeah, and go backwards.
they go, yeah, well, now we're taking off.
But you know, a
Saving
lot of those
time.
effects do hold up though in those first
Yeah.
episodes, those early, the pilot stuff. Some of that stuff, it's still impressive today when you consider how much money they spent on for the pilot back then at the time.
But that crash scene is excellent, though.
Mhm.
You know,
It is.
You know, to sit there and get it on the wire and make it, like go between the rocks.
Yeah, that's great. Too bad the crash is off camera though. The actual
Man,
crash.
I wish they had Lost in Space on YouTube so I could watch the series.
You can find it. You just
I'm
have
sure.
to look for it, James. I
I've
found it.
never watched the series,
Mhm.
but Joe makes it sound so interesting. I want to see it now.
Well,
I've seen a lot of DVDs myself. It's good. Mhm.
it's fun though. I mean, like I said, when I get to the second season, mostly, I hate a lot of those episodes because they're so stupid. But in between them, there were ones I like.
But Joe, have you never seen the footage of the actual crash?
I've seen a reel when they're trying to do the effects and trying to get things to work right.
Yeah.
I don't remember is it on the Blu-ray box? Maybe I have the
I'm sure it's
Blu-ray.
on there, like they show the ship coming in and just hits the sand and goes. Plop.
Yeah, it doesn't look. Yeah.
Let's just scrap the whole idea of a crash
Yeah.
scene.
Just hear the sound of it going. Yeah.
They tried it several times. Okay, crashing it, and the thing would hit the thing and kind of bounce or something.
Hmm.
I don't know, but they said let's forget the crash scene. Just have it happen off camera, and and then cut to the shot. Yeah, okay, we're crashed, and it's always from that one side too. They never show the opposite side.
Yeah.
But that's all they could afford.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of unusual because after the series ended, Guy Williams retired from show business and moved his family to Argentina.
Mm-hmm. He
Lived
wanted
out
to
through the rest of his life. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lived
that's
in
true.
Argentina
You're
the
right,
rest of his
Zombie.
life.
No one has mentioned Jeff's hat yet. I like it.
He's got a lovely hat.
I do. Thank you.
Yeah, one of these days we're going to have hat day again.
Yes, hat day. I should have worn it at the fair yesterday because it was so. I actually sunburned my head. So.
Oh no!
I have that problem all the time.
Yeah.
Did you go on any rides?
Oh no. Mm.
No,
You don't do rides. Yeah, I don't do rides.
Oh my God! I've seen that Beatles picture on Twitch on my friend's channel, but she has a bigger picture of that, but it's the opposite way around.
Oh, but that's a drawing. That's a drawing that Joy bought for me for my birthday. Because
cool.
a guy hand drew that. It's charcoal on the paper.
I got to start
See
watching
what
my
it looks like.
Universal horror movies. Come to think of it,
Wow.
the
That's
other
what it
thing.
looks like. See it?
Oh wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what, Tim? I liked in the Hong Kong movies that Bruce Lee did. I like the music in The Big Boss. Dan, 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 dan. That's good music in there.
Yeah, something's wrong here. Yeah, Jeff is lit a little more.
I have the front door open. It's nice and cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was wondering why I could see him.
Yeah. I have it's shine. It's it's nice and cool outside. So.
He's like shining happy people. Oh, which reminds me, Joe, did you hear the Mickey Dolenz' cover of "Shiny Happy People" by R.E.M.?
Nope, but I sure heard that there was one.
I heard it because my friend Caitlin Stoddard sent it to me on YouTube, and I listened to it. I wasn't too impressed with it. But there was some cool home movies when he was a kid and growing up. That was the only thing I liked about the video, so I just gave it a 5 on 5.
Oh,
Not a bad review, but I prefer the original.
Yeah.
Now what's Henry got going on now?
What's going
Yeah,
on
but
now?
there's supposed to be an imposter running around here, so I mean, it's like this is what happens when you let the fluff.
No, my son has a medical card, but not me.
Nope. Sorry.
Oh, tonight.
No, thank you.
I smoked it once in my life, and it made me sick. So there you go. Okay.
I'm not saying I never have, but not for years and years and years.
Me too. It made me
I'll
sick
even
last
admit I
time.
smoked a joint once, and I had medicinal brownies. Oh my God, did I ever get high? Holy whew.
Well,
I don't know what was in that brownie because I ate the whole thing. I was supposed to eat half of it, but I ate this big chocolate brownie. It was so good. And I was like, then I was drinking beer on top of that. Then I passed out. And oh God, it was bad.
Oh, geez. But I got something
Hi
here
there,
for all
fans.
you.
Stand by for Cool Off with Lion's Mane. Cool Off. New Supersonic Zoom, the big ice lolly with free picture cards. Hey, get this. New Super Sea-Jet, a 3-flavor knockout. And the first ice lolly specially for girls. It's fab. Unfasten your seatbelts, lolly lickers. Cool it with Lion's Mane. On sale now.
And you were worried about Mr. Sardonicus not moving his mouth?
Yeah, that hair done. Yeah.
It's supposed to be that he could learn that master how to talk. Like, yes, hello everybody, but he's able to.
Miss Penelope was looking fetching in her car.
Yeah, she got her hair done.
Yeah.
Well, you guys scare me, I tell you.
No.
I never knew this. I was looking just for shits and giggles yesterday. I was looking on YouTube to see what were the most popular shows that came out in the fall of 1973. I didn't even know there was a show called Diana, starring Diana Rigg.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, that was interesting. That's the year $6 Million Man first started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
But he had two different. He had two different intros.
Yeah.
Like the first one, they said they were singing it, the $6 Million Man or something like that. And then the second one was the one we all know. We can rebuild him.
Yeah. I watched a lot of movies during those days.
Ray would know all about these Lion's Made products, right? A mini mill
Yeah, Ray. See, you know all that stuff.
and
Yeah.
a King Cone.
Hey. Yeah.
No, I used to play guitar, but I couldn't change chords. And I said, screw this. I'm going to join the choir instead because I sing better than I play, but I can't read music. But I hear things.
Play one finger piano.
I still have a good knowledge of music, but
Yeah.
if I hear a melody in my head, I have to sing it out to someone to help me get it to paper.
I guess we're not musically inclined.
No, I used to play a little guitar. It's kind of like, not.
I'm not going to do my joke. I'm going to wait.
Okay.
People are waiting for me to do it, I think, but.
Oh, maybe that's why they asked the question. Like, we want to see Joe Mayo do the thing.
No.
Do the siren. Do the siren.
No, it's not the siren.
That's from me. What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
I make noise with an instrument, but I don't play one.
So here's MC.
Oh, Diana only
I was
lasted
gonna
half a
say, yeah,
season.
I don't think it was very
Yeah.
popular
I don't
because no
remember
one
that
really
series.
heard of it. So
I remember the mid 70s. I would watch a lot of those ABC Movie of the Weeks. They had some pretty good ones, some pretty scary ones.
Mm-hmm.
I've
And
always
also
liked
that
to watch
same year,
scary movies.
1973, we saw the first episode of Kojak.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got
Lollipop.
a really rare CD to show everybody.
Ooh, what could it be? It's
Oh,
blank.
no, the
It's the
Beatles.
White Album. I knew that right away before
Very
even
rare.
the Beatles showed up.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
How rare
I'm
is
only.
it?
Oh, jeez, dear meathead. Huh? Tonight's the episode where he gets Joey baptized against Meathead's wishes. It's a good episode.
there they are,
Ah,
front and center.
Okay. Right to the
nice.
next step.
Jeez, dear.
Oh no, it's one of those rare albums.
no.
Oh no.
But we all know everyone should be focusing on that guy right there.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Guy.
And I'll
And,
show you my.
It looks like
white-
David Cassidy when he was really
There's
intoxicated.
my White Album
Oh yeah.
with the Acer demos. This thing is freaking heavy too.
Gorilla on the Loose. What's that?
And I hope I don't knock it over.
Oh, yeah?
What is it?
Balance, you stupid thing.
Gorilla on the Loose.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Their new song.
I don't know.
Oh, that fell over. Okay, hold on.
Henry took a IQ test and got 731. Hmm.
Now, if you're watching the Beverly Hillbillies, it was called a gorilla. Instead of a gorilla, it's a gorilla.
It's a gorilla.
Gorilla. Mm-hmm.
The monkey or something.
Yeah, no, gorilla.
Okay.
Or Granny trying to catch the giant jackrabbit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
No,
Giant jackrabbit.
Granny tried to get the gorilla, and Jed and Jethro went to the zoo and got one and brought one into the kitchen with them. Yeah.
Oh.
Like that's gonna make
my knee is hurting me.
Oh, sorry.
My right knee, because I injured it back in the winter, lifting a box of heavy CDs, which I should have had my sister's boyfriend pick up. And now today, because when I got out of bed, I must have stretched it and hurt it, and because it was damp outside, the pain comes back and it's hurt me again.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to take a Motrin tonight. Oh God.
Okay.
Well, hey Tim, Partridge moved to Saturday the last year up against All in the Family. Went from number 15 to top 30.
Was
We did top
canceled.
30 today.
No more albums. Yeah. Darn.
And it was that Ricky Siegel that killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were running out of steam anyway, and
And then Sean Cassidy rewrote
and
the
their
lyrics. He went up
records
to them.
weren't selling
He
anymore.
went up to the
either.
TV people
That
and he
was,
said,
you
I
know.
think I hate you because you canceled our show.
But if you watch the Partridge Family TV movie, who knows how much of it's true, but nobody told them apparently. They all showed up for season 5. No one was there.
That's what happened with Lost in Space. Going back to Lost in Space.
A lot of shows. Yeah.
How many seasons are in Lost in Space? 3.
3. Same thing with the Gilligan's Island. They were on the 4th season, and it was canceled to make
That's
way.
the thing, that they sat in their boardroom in June probably, and they all sat there and decided, okay, which shows will we bring back?
Yeah.
So like everybody at the end of whatever season thought, well, we're coming back.
Summertime and fall, yeah.
The ratings were so awful, they knew where they were done.
I would have liked a reunion film or whatever. What Guy Williams was alive, where they made it back to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would like, but it never happened.
No.
Well, they thought they were going to do
because of that idiot Irwin Allen, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
What happened on the very, very last episode of Gilligan's Island?
Oh, it's just a garbage episode, junkyard in space.
No, the Gilligan was I think it was.
Gilligan's Island.
It was the Gilligan had to dress up as a lady because to head or a native guy.
Yeah, but they made a bunch of movies, reunion movies.
Oh yeah, 2 or 3 of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I did Rescue from Gilligan's Island. You know what?
Yeah.
I watched that in later years when I was an adult. It didn't have the same effect on me as it did as a kid.
Well, they're older. Yeah.
I mean, it just kind of changed. It just looked corny.
Yeah. Well, they're
They had a different Ginger. It just wasn't the same.
I know. She refused to be in the anymore. They were gonna, if they had the season 4. I read that Tina Louise Ginger was going to be rescued, and she was going to be replaced by somebody else.
Hey, if they can replace her once, they could have done it then too.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Well, Gilligan's Island was like Union Station.
Oh yeah.
For a bunch of people that were lost and nobody knew where they were, they had an awful lot of company.
Yeah, and they had the lagoon stayed around for years because you can see the lagoon in a bunch of Gunsmoke episodes. Look up, oh, there's a Gilligan's Island lagoon. He's riding by there on the horse,
Then you'd see Gilligan come running onto the Gunsmoke set going, Skipper, Skipper.
They actually did use a Gunsmoke set on a Gilligan episode. It was one where they found the
That's
duck.
an okay song.
Yeah.
Not my favorite, Ray.
Yeah.
My favorite Queen song is Fat Bottom Girls.
Calvin is here, but he's late.
Hey, Calvin.
He's late. He's
Hey, Calvin, what's up?
What not? What's what not?
Must be
like
a website
live
or some
auction
sort.
site.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, is this something we should know
it's
about?
an interesting site. You have channels like YouTube, and you do live auctions.
Okay.
Hello,
you
Calvin.
Do it really quickly. They have like a timer for like 30 seconds or something, and you hit the timer button and you go. And
really,
never sells.
This is true.
I know a lot of shows that you think, oh, I love that show, and then when you see it like later on, like, what did I see in this?
It's like a long time later. Yeah.
Yeah. And some shows you think would be terrible aren't.
You liked, yeah. I didn't like Gunsmoke when I was a little kid.
Like a year ago, I watched the first season of Kojak and was shocked at how good it was.
Yeah.
I thought it would be awful. It wasn't. It was good.
Who loves you, baby?
Yeah. There was going to be a 4th year of Gilligan, but
no.
That show, I hated that show.
Well, there's a lot of people that did like it, though.
Gilligan.
But no,
hey, come on. Mary Ann in those short shorts. Come on, George.
I want
Mary
a Ginger. I don't care what you say. I'm the only guy.
Everybody knows the Batman story, I think. It got canceled, and then another network was going to pick it up.
They said no.
But they'd already dismantled the Batcave. So then they're like, okay, well, it's too expensive. If we got to build the set again, it's too expensive. So it didn't happen. Batman was...
The last season of Batman, they were doing everything on a black set anyway. So
yeah, well, no, but the Batcave set was still existed, and any sets that they had, they still used.
Yeah.
But I know that's what's wrong with season 3. There's almost no sets. There's Commissioner Gordon's office, like always. The sets they had. There's Wayne Manor. There's Commissioner Gordon's office, and there's the Batcave, but there's not much else.
And how many seasons did the Green Hornet go for?
1.
Only 1.
One.
I gotta watch the Rifleman.
But then I watch the Green Hornet now. I go, this show sucks.
Yeah, you have to look for the Rifleman episode with Lon Chaney. It's a good episode.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. He's in it.
I need that.
Yeah, go to YouTube and put Rifleman Lon Chaney, and it usually pops up.
Oh, wow.
I was thinking of getting the whole series anyway, but that's what starts happening to me.
5 seasons.
Well, I gotta definitely start watching Rawhide after I get off my Star Trek fix.
Rifleman is on Pluto.
Yeah.
They have their own channel.
And it's also on YouTube for free with no commercials.
Pluto's for free too. And
yeah.
Pluto, most people just watch Pluto, but Pluto you can watch on demand too. Just I don't think many people do.
Right.
Watch whatever you want on Pluto. You don't have to watch whatever's streaming at the
The
moment.
last season of Batman was a cut in the money.
Right.
Yeah.
And trying to throw Batgirl in, plus making it once like a 30-minute show instead of an hour, so it didn't go well.
Right.
So,
That show should only be a half.
Yeah, wasn't it twice a week? Tuesday and Thursday?
Yeah, it was twice a week for the first two. That's the whole point. They're captured and they're gonna die at the end of every episode, and then you can't wait till Thursday to see how they get out of it.
I kind of see Batman. Yeah.
Stay tuned next week. Same time,
it was like
same
a serial.
channel.
They filmed it like a serial, like a Saturday morning serial.
Yeah, but it was basically an hour
cliffhanger.
show.
Yeah,
split between 2 nights.
Yeah.
But at the end, I think it was Thursday only. At the end, but then when they did try to carry it over, like, well, you have to watch the next episode.
Yeah, but they didn't carry. There aren't that many 2-parters in season 3. There's a couple, but there's not that many.
And a 3-parter, I think there's one too. When they went to Londinium.
That's the last one. Or if it's not, it's the second to the last one. Is the London one.
It's near the end.
And you know why they went there. There's a reason they went there.
I thought it was to go to buy clothes.
No. I mean, there's a reason why the show decided to do Londinium.
Tell us why.
Because it's foggy. So they literally, besides that mansion where that couple lived, there's literally no sets. It's just fog. Okay. They just got a smoke machine and smoked everything out. And there's Batman and Robin in London. I mean, that's why it was free.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, budgetary reasons.
Yeah, budgetary reasons.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Gilligan was a top 20 show. Was it the James Paley or his wife or something?
Yeah, William Paley's wife. Yeah.
William Paley. Okay.
Because I saw an interview with some of the guys. Some of them bought houses.
Yeah, but CBS hated Gilligan from the get-go.
Yeah.
And they moved it around the schedule. Like, let's put it on Monday night. Let's put it on Wednesday night. They tried to kill it, and it didn't work until they decided, whatever, what year would that be? Like 67, I guess?
67 was year 3.
Okay, let's get rid of Gunsmoke. It's been running for 20 years anyway.
Say, no.
Yeah, that Western stuff is so samey.
Yeah, they were like, what? Where's Gunsmoke on the schedule?
Gilligan!
Where's Gunsmoke back? Well, then we'll have to get rid of a half-hour show. Well, then kill Gilligan. Get that thing out of here.
Yeah, for God's sake already.
Yeah.
A lot of people like Batgirl.
A lot of people.
I like Catwoman better.
Even Bertha Kitt.
Batgirl may have been my first crush.
Ooh.
Well, my first crush was Brooke Shields.
My first crush was an actress or a singer that was on Batman. It was Leslie Gore.
Oh, yeah.
You don't own me.
She wasn't interested.
No. I found out that later.
Yeah. Mine's got to be Barbara Eden. Has to be.
What? No votes for Shirley Booth?
Oh, man.
See, when I was a kid, I considered, Barbara Eden like a grown woman, and me being, 8 or whatever, I wasn't into grown women.
I was.
I like Batgirl.
So was I, Joe.
Well, I was about 7, and somebody told me that Leslie Gore was about 15. And then I figured out she was like 22.
And don't forget those girls that I always talk about from Petticoat Junction. Those were between them and Jeannie.
That kept switching around. Yeah.
They don't get mentioned a lot, really. You had 3
Oh, man, they were.
And nobody ever talks about them. That is weird.
They got all excited with that water tower when he used to flip the towels.
Yeah.
I remember a show that my parents used to watch I think it was Friday nights, I'm not sure, but I think it was Friday nights. Policewoman.
Oh, yeah.
We talk about that recently, and I said, I got to get those. Now, there's an old
I have
lady.
a couple seasons. I have 2 or 3.
Yeah, my mother was in the 70s. My mother looked a lot like Nancy Dickinson. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you might as well watch Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah, Cagney and Lacey.
Oh, that first one. What was her name? Tyne Daly.
Tyne Daly?
You don't like Tyne Daly?
No.
The other one was cute. The other one was on Rockford
Yeah.
Files a lot.
Right.
She's one of the characters that came back.
And
Now,
of course,
do you know who was in the original pilot movie?
Of Cagney and Lacey?
Yeah.
For,
And she didn't want to do a series. Loretta Swit.
oh,
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to do a series, yet she's on
Yeah.
MASH.
I know.
What? That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. What?
No, Calvin, I don't have that.
And Jim Backus also voiced the character of Mr. Magoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Gilligan, Jim Backus was everywhere. He showed up all over the place.
Do you guys know that it, not directly, but indirectly, that Magnum PI is sort of a spinoff of the Rockford Files?
Really? I didn't know that.
He didn't play the same character, but what's his name? The guy that played Magnum PI, I can't think of his name right now, was in the Rockford Files as a rival detective.
Oh,
and basically, he played the exact same character as Magnum. They changed it a little bit, but that's where they got the idea to cast him as this private eye. Was the Rockford Files.
So
yeah, I don't like to think about Angie Dickinson being 93.
Angie Dickinson is 93?
Yeah, and Earl Holliman's 94.
Oh, geez, they're both still here.
Hey, they got to do a reunion episode.
And the guy with the long hair is in his 80s. So.
Another show I remember, but I don't remember if I ever watched it, but wasn't there Macmillan and Wife?
Oh, yeah.
That was Rock Hudson.
Rock Hudson and Susan St. James.
Mm-hmm.
That was years before we knew.
Nancy Walker.
Yeah, he wasn't interested in Susan St. James, really.
No.
Oh, Nancy Walker. I remember her.
I was interested. I was.
There was a movie called, have you ever seen Murder by Death?
No.
With all those old. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Wasn't that the Hitchcock movie? Or
No, it was a lot of these old different detectives.
What's the last Hitchcock? Murder. What is the last Hitchcock? What am I confusing it with? With Bruce Dern is in it? I don't know if that's the last one.
I can't think of it.
I didn't like it so much. We saw it in the movies, not a revival.
Hitchcock movie was Frenzy.
No, that was the they had a couple more after that.
After Frenzy.
Yeah.
Look it up, somebody.
Family Plot. The Family Plot.
Family Plot. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
I get Murder by Death and The Cheap Detective confused for some reason.
The Cheap Detective I didn't like. I thought Murder by Death was hilarious because Peter Sellers was in it, and David Niven played Nick and Nora Charleston. You know, the Thin Man people.
Yeah.
And Elsa Lanchester played a character called Jessica Marbles. You know.
I think it was the trousers.
Funny. The Cheap Detective is basically a comedy starring Columbo. Peter Falk is the detective, and he's playing Columbo, basically.
Yeah.
And all these people are getting murdered. They're all being shot straight in the forehead, and none of them fall down. They just die where they're standing up straight where they were, but they're dead. It's pretty
another
funny,
person who was in Murder by Death was Alec Guinness.
Why doesn't anybody fall down?
And he played comedy great. He did Murder by Death right before he did Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Alec Guinness was so
Casino
good.
Royale, by the way.
No, oh yeah, he actually him and I don't remember what his wife. They actually played the Thin Man couple.
Oh,
or a parody of the Thin Man.
Let me ask you that Thin Man. That's a comedy, aren't they? Not? I think I saw some scenes from it.
Kind of,
and I'm like, these are like comedies.
Pretty funny.
Another good Peter Sellers movie besides The Party, which is one of my favorites, is I Love You, Alice Be Talkless, where they make the pot brownies.
I have the 45. I've never seen the movie, but
what did you say her name? What the name was?
What?
I Love You. Who?
I Love You, Alice Be Talkless.
Cockless?
No, Talkless.
It's actually Tolkis. Tolkas.
I thought that's what you said.
No, I didn't say that, Joe.
I have the 45s by Harper's Bazaar. I have the 45.
There's no time for the Mayo Lounge. Whenever I feel like doing it.
Just stay tuned. Well, subscribe. That's how
And I
you
got to
do it.
ask people first if they want to be on it because I don't like going on there and saying, anybody want to come up? I got to know first. I got at least one person.
Well, I'm in if you want me. Just
Yeah, but
text me when you're going live on
You're asleep
Facebook.
half the time.
That way I know.
James.
I know I'm asleep half the time, but if he goes on early enough, well, he's only an hour away.
yeah, that's true. But yeah.
Oh, looks
Because
like
I
you got
like being on that show with you.
you got grape crush or something? Cream soda crush?
Man, I'm
Cream soda,
drinking
yeah,
water,
crush.
man. It's getting boring.
Soda mousse.
Soda
Stuff will kill you.
mousse. Yes.
Soda
And
mousse.
it's not a moose at the animal.
Soda moosh, will you do the fandango?
Oh.
Galileo, figure well.
Mission accomplished. FAB.
5 for 90, large bites, new horse lolly.
Especially for girls.
Luscious strawberry beginner flavors.
Smooth choc coating with crunchy hundreds and thousands. Definitely fab for sixpence.
I bet you can't get those things anymore.
Save your sixpence. Yeah.
So how's it going with the honeymooners, Doc?
I haven't started yet. It probably won't be until October until I start.
October.
Yeah, October. Well, what am I on? The third disc of season 9 of Seinfeld?
I thought you finished it.
No, I haven't finished it yet. No.
How about those other all those other shows with Julia Dreyfus?
Oh well, no, I never bothered with them. I was off of television by the time those shows came around, so I know nothing about them.
In fact,
Never watched them.
Seinfeld's probably the latest you go, right? How about Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I watched, I think 2 seasons worth, and I did like it, but I never bought them.
Julia
So
Louis Dreyfus
I
is on that once in a while.
for 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
But I did like Curb.
Yeah, I like that show. It's just that for me, it just seems after a while it was really it gets very same old thing. But I still like it.
Curb is basically Seinfeld starring George because what's his name modeled George after himself. That's who George is modeled on. So it's basically Seinfeld starring George.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. What?
But also,
I don't know who these people are.
But also, Dreyfus was also on the early 80s series of SNL too.
Oh yeah, but she didn't have anything to do, so she quit.
No, a couple years.
So did Larry David too.
Mm-hmm.
She was in the famous Ringo Starr auction scene that I like.
Yeah. Larry David was on. Nobody remembers Larry David on. Wasn't Larry David on Fridays too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking Larry David.
Mm-hmm.
I remember him.
Fridays was a good show because they had some good musical guests.
But he was on SNL, and he'd like contribute ideas, and they wouldn't get used. So like maybe one thing would get used, but it would come on like at 1 o'clock or whatever.
Right.
So he just said, "That's it, I quit." Goes home, reconsiders, and then shows up the next week. And like everybody's going like, "I thought you quit." No, I didn't. No, you distinctly quit. Like, get out of here, Larry. And then they made a Seinfeld episode about it. Yeah.
Like I said, he's George. A lot of the stuff George did, he did in real life.
Yeah, I relate a lot to Larry and David. I really do.
So then,
George.
I know that George rants a lot, so you should like that idea. But anyway, hey, guess what, kids? It's time to go.
Man. Say good night, everybody.
So we have to
time.
So we have to say good night to everybody.
Bye.
Bye. And see you all at another time.
See you next week.
That's all, folks.
You're on.
Aha!
You're
Didn't
still
work?
on.
Dude, you're
Nope.
still
Yeah.
live.
Be careful.
It's the off button.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
Try it again.